Island Best Juice. What are you waiting on? Check them out on Instagram and Facebook. Island Best Juice. It's your boy, Ryan LFC, representing for Island Best Juice. If you are in the United States and you not try Island Best Juice, what you waiting on? Look at these beautiful flavor. Why not? If you are in Tampa, if you are in Florida, if you not drink Island Best Juice, you not drink the juice. It's your boy Ryan LFC, representing for Island Best Juice, the best juice in Florida. What you waiting on? Anyway, across the United States, Island Best Juice can find you. If they find me and me all the way in Canada, why not? Check them out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere they are. Island Best Juice.
That one here is a Moscow. Ali Cup 2024 Invitational Football Tournament. That one is loud, you know. August 15 to the 17th, right over Excelsior. That one here is a big day, you know. 20 football team, 10 Da Costa team, and 10 Manning Cup team. So you know it's a murder. August 15, all Da Costa Cup team a play. You see the 16, Manning Cup team a play. But you see the 17, big quarter-final, semi-final, and final. So everybody knows that the Ali Cup is not a Folly Cup. So make sure you come out. People, remember the raffle. So get a raffle ticket now, cause upon the final day, the drawing I go on. Delhi Rang says so. That one here is a Moscow. Ali Cup 2024 Invitational Football Tournament. That one is loud, you know. August 15 to the 17th, right over Excelsior. That one here is a big day, you know. 20 football team, 10 Da Costa team, and 10 Manning Cup team. So you know it's a murder. August 15, all Da Costa Cup team a play. You see the 16, Manning Cup team a play. But you see the 17, big quarter-final, semi-final, and final. So everybody knows that the Ali Cup is not a Folly Cup. So make sure you come out. People, remember the raffle. So get a raffle ticket now, cause upon the final day, the drawing I go on. Delhi Rang says so.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girl's top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Hi, I'm Marla Setman, Reggae Girl's top midfielder. Oh, let me start over again. All right. Hi, I'm Marla Setman, Reggae Girl's top midfielder, and you're here on Ryan FC and Elite Sports. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to keep up all to date with Reggae Girls and Reggae Boys top news.
Okay. Hi, this is Yasmin Jameson, Reggae Girls goalkeeper, and you're watching Ryan LFC's YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Hey guys, it's Jermaine Clark Jr. here from Bayern Roll Squad 2023. You're watching Elite Sport TV with Ryan LFC. Stay tuned for all things Reggae Girls, Reggae Boys, and sports. Peace out.
I am Liam Bailey, and you are watching Elite Sports TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right. Enough respect.
Hey guys, Bunny Shaw here with Elite Sports TV. Make sure you like and subscribe and always tune in.
Hi, my name is Izzy Groves, Reggae Girls midfielder. You're watching Ryan LFC's channel. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
Island Best Juice. What are you waiting on? Check them out on Instagram and Facebook. Island Best Juice. It's your boy, Ryan LFC, representing for Island Best Juice. If you are in the United States and you not try Island Best Juice, what you waiting on? Look at these beautiful flavor. Why not? If you are in Tampa, if you are in Florida, if you not drink Island Best Juice, you not drink the juice. It's your boy Ryan LFC, representing for Island Best Juice, the best juice in Florida. What you waiting on? Anyway, across the United States, Island Best Juice can find you. If they find me and me all the way in Canada, why not? Check them out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere they are. Island Best Juice.
I remember Leon saying,
Good evening to everyone down in the comment section. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in to Intense Sports for another crazy episode. Been starting late from recent to people, but can't control the people. You know what I mean? The cake is big for everybody. Yeah, man. Long time I see a whole heap of YouTube I roll out today. Yeah, man. Mason Greenwood make everybody I look over, see what I go on. Seeing what them say early passport, I have to see that when it comes. Still. Excuse me. I have to see that when it comes still. Seeing? But bless up to everybody down in the comment section. As I say, people, the cake is big for everybody to eat food. Yeah. So you don't know. I have to just push back the show and think. You know what I mean? Till the place clear up. You know what I mean? Can take out my glasses and see what I'm going. You see me? Yeah. Jason, big up yourself. Football heritage. Right? People, why some interesting thing I develop in a Jamaican football and people. Crazy stuff. Right? And you know, as a content creator, a whole heap of topic to talk about in the football people. Whole heap of topic people. Topic. Right now, people, go right back until September the 20th. We have a whole heap of topic to talk about people. But you know, say people, somebody share a video with me on WhatsApp. I'm going to play it and make you guys hear it. Also, early this morning, someone sent me, you know, to go and listen to the radio. Butler did an interview. I think yesterday did an interview. And I'm going to play the interview and make you guys hear the interview. Seeing? But we have a few clips to play tonight. Seeing? People. So we're going to have a guest tonight, people. Yeah. Yeah. We're going to have a guest tonight. Oh, Steve. Oh my God. Pick up yourself, Steve, man. One love, no brother. Yeah, man. Anytime, man. Just message me and let me know. And we'll just put pen and paper together to do the personal change. Just link me and think, Richard. See? Yeah, man. Sorry about that, man. Sorry about that. See? Yeah. So, people, sorry about that. So, people, football thing, I live up in Jamaica. And, boy, people, I don't know, feel like more big for somebody tonight, you know, people. Seeing because when it come on to them thing, people, I like hear them thing, it get me nervous and it get me scared. You understand? So, I have to go to my bed. So, well, you can come back and watch it tomorrow, brother. You can come back and watch it tomorrow, brother. See, you can't just ease the show, so brother. If you forgot your bed, you forgot your bed. And you just forward back tomorrow. You see? What about the people who want to hear everything what me I say? See? But people, I'm going to hook up the Bluetooth now. Oh, me have on the headphone. So right now, people, I drink some this strictly fruits, you know, this. Seeing? And just add a little bit of protein in it. Seeing? So you have a little bit of mango. Seeing? Also you have a little bit of strawberry. You have a little of watermelon. You know. You have a few ripe banana and all of them things. So I go and drink up a smoothie. Is it? Because when you touch them all, so we kind of really just drink a lot of things. You know what I mean? So, they're on the brink, you know, still, people. See? But, big up to everybody down in the comment section. But, people, yeah, as I'm telling you, people, we have a lot of things to talk about tonight. And we're going to get you them, people. And, I don't know people, but this don't look good. This is the second person now in the Jamaican Football Federation. All right. So while no man, protein good, brother. Protein good, brother. I don't know what kind of protein you drink, but the protein good, bro. We do research and all of them that we checks and things, brother. The one me I take, it good, brother. Anything that we put on my body, we do a lot of research and things. See? But big up yourself still. Appreciate that still. So people, let me just play this now, man. Let me make you hear this, people, because this is now the second person of the administration this happened to. And we realize that the people them in the administration, they are not learning. See? They are not learning. See? So people, let's start the show right. People, yo, people, hit the like button, man. No, come on, man, people. People, hit the like button, man. Come on, people. Hit the like button, people. Come on, people. Stop what you're doing and hit the like button. Nothing you don't take on the people. Come on, man. Hit the like button, people. Like up the stream, people. Let's get the video to 150 likes, people. Run up the like button, people. The more you like it, and the more people can find the content, people. And hit the subscribe button. I have 22 of you guys in the comment section haven't subscribed yet. But people, listen to this, people. Listen to this, people. See? And the football over, send catching. A peer drama, peer chaos going on over there in St. Catching. No. I think this is now with vice president and also with president. See, this is the second time now something going down with the federation. See? So this is Miss Elaine Walker Brown, the St. Catching vice president. See? So she's a president of the St. Catching FA. Right? And now she is one of the vice president in the Jamaican Football Federation. So allegedly, no, listen to this, people. Allegedly, listen to this.
President of the St. Catherine Football Association, Elaine Walker Brown, has been slapped with a multi-million-dollar lawsuit by Dr. Jason McCl, who is suing for defamation. In a letter to Walker Brown by the attorney representing Dr. McCl, Jessica Jackson, the accusation is that Walker Brown made defamatory statements on May 7 during her appearance on a sports program where it is alleged she recklessly and maliciously accused Dr. McCl of defaulting on sums owed from as early as 2018 as sponsors of the St. Catherine Football Association and or its associated events. The letter states the false accusations allegedly made by Walker Brown has caused significant and irreparable damage to Dr. McCl's reputation, with the sole intent to diminishing his standing as Walker Brown's opposition in the upcoming presidential election of the St. Catherine FA. As such, compensation of $10 million to be paid within 14 days is being asked of Walker Brown. Failure to make payment will result in action being taken in the Supreme Court.
People, when you hear that, be a chaos in the football bridge. See? But them say 10 million Jamaican dollar. Where Miss Elaine Walker Brown really if you go get 10 million Jamaican US dollar 14 days. See? Jano people. Jano, I wish that pan not even reverse enemy people. But it don't look good, people. One thing, people. It don't look good, people. Boy, I know people. Still in Walker Brown. Reggae Boys fans, you need to jump up. See how loyal the fans them is. JC Guna say over him channel today. Big up yourself, JC Guna. Keep doing the good work. But people, boy, it's not look good at all. People, 14 days, Declan Stenny. But people forget so much money right now. You know what? Jano Jason, you know, say, this not look good at all, people. See? Yeah, this not look good, people. So tell me something, Jason. Because I don't really understand the law thing, you know. So tell me something now. So let me play it again, and then me give my commentary, and then I ask the people them a couple questions. Because you don't know you have a lot of educated people down in the comment section. So more of the people them educate me upon this matter. See, people, hit the like button, people. See, more asking some question, but I'm going to play it and think. Jason, pick up yourself. Come like you're going to live long in your brother. I was watching a show today. Just to tell the people them, I was watching a show today. But people, I'm going to give me a commentary, but I'm going to ask you some questions. Just to prepare for some question, people. Because I know I'm asking the people because I want to learn. All right?
President of the St. Catherine Football Association, Elaine Walker-Brown, has been slapped with a multi-million-dollar lawsuit by Dr. Jason McCl, who is suing for defamation. In a letter to Walker-Brown by the attorney representing Dr. McCl, Jessica Jackson, the accusation is that Walker-Brown made defamatory statements on May 7 during her appearance on a sports program where it is alleged she recklessly and maliciously accused Dr. McCl of defaulting on sums owed from as early as 2018 as sponsors of the St. Catherine Football Association and or its associated events. The letter states the false accusations allegedly made by Walker-Brown has caused significant and irreparable damage to Dr. McCl's reputation, with the sole intent to diminishing his standing as Walker-Brown's opposition in the upcoming presidential election of the St. Catherine FA. As such, compensation of $10 million to be paid within 14 days is being asked of Walker-Brown. Failure to make payment will result in action being taken in the Supreme Court.
So people, so my question, because I learn, you know, about all of this, people. So all of this is allegedly a TVJ, CVM TV, my apology, report on it, and I'm going to ask you some question, people. So more and try to get an understanding of all of these things. But let's go to the phone line first. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Yes, Carla.
Hello.
Yes, Carla.
Yeah, Mr. Hennessy. What are going?
Blessings, man. How are you doing, man?
I'm not too bad. A long time I call.
Well, on, man. You're live, you know. Tell it from now.
Yeah, yes. Yes, a long time I call the program.
Yeah. So it sounds like you're on your bed, so where are the whisper?
All right. NOC. Yeah, hear me now?
Yes, man. Better.
NOC, what do you think about the coach now we get? NOC. Mr. NOC. Ryan.
What do you say?
The coach, what do you think about him?
What do you think about the coach?
Yeah, new coach over here. What do you think about him?
What do you think about him?
Yeah.
I think the coach have a big resume. Good coach. Resume wise. One of the best. I ever see come and coach Jamaica. You know, I have a little bit of concern of him not coaching for a couple years well now. I know him more as an assistant coach, but leading a team. But you know, say I have to just support the coach and see what the coach can do. I don't know much about the coaching philosophy or his style of play or anything. So I just there and wait and see and I look.
I think even though I'm not come coach with, I'm my biggest coach in a Kanka Cup. Yeah.
And Pochettino is the USA manager? Yeah.
Pochettino,
the US manager right now.
Oh. But everybody, people say I'm my biggest in a Kanka Cup. And I'm alone we say because everybody has their own opinion and they believe. But they believe in it. You understand? But I think say he can get back Bailey in a squad. But maybe about earlier talk about radio station this morning, like you wanna say they have to get the thing in place. The Bailey can come back. Like certain things when they have to put in place. It's still up on the table, same way. So no matter which coach come, them nothing know they have to go in a place in order to come in. But they must say a coach can reach out to him and see if he can get him in the team. He six, because them have them so much money in our squad. So I don't know. So what about the surrounding a Mason Green? You know, put here into the surrounding him trying to get you to come and play for Jamaica.
I don't think Mason Green is going to ready for this.
Win that.
For this year. Probably next year.
No one thing on him for when time the team get the glory, they want to run come in a them anybody not come now, that's why I don't want to argue against Felix because
you see
the only I never want him go because guess what now? But you know the reason why him go because he get another offer. So he come like I want bigger money because this coach, you know, where coach now Nigeria they call him, you know. But you know Nigeria
Nigeria pay more than Nigeria pay more than what Jamaica give.
Probably, but sometimes I usually, you know, members I usually and I play them in family, so probably because members most of them players when a Jamaica squad now, we're part of the youth level, you know, the youth system. So maybe he used to coach them, so he probably want a system more familiar with, and in terms of traveling and so to fly from England to Jamaica, it'd probably much easier for him than him flying from England to Nigeria. So probably I have to put enough things into context. Yes, you have better player in Nigeria. For me, I think nobody better than Osimhen also. And Boniface, all of them are player, bigger player. So yes, they are bigger player. Although Nigeria underachieved because me think even them shall win the last two Africa Cup of Nations in a row, but they look a bit underachieved. On paper, they have a really good team, but them when them go up on the field, they not deliver. So they underachieved. So him is under a lot of pressure because them underachieved. But maybe we see what going on in doing his style how him play all that. What me feel say? We have a boy real quick. We go do good. Okay, man. Good. So take it easy.
All right. Let's say where you calling from?
Calling from Westmoreland.
Yeah?
Yeah. Javi. Javi calling me. He's calling from Westmoreland.
So you have good Wi-Fi down in Westmoreland, right?
Yeah, man. We always have good Wi-Fi now. The data them pick up. And me have Wi-Fi in my home and so still. So when I'm not at my home, use the data because I call it all when I'm at home. So
tell me something. You live near to Fume?
Fume?
Yeah.
No, I'm not at that side. I live closer by to the hospital side.
Hospital?
In Westmoreland. Yeah.
What is it like living in Westmoreland though?
Westmoreland is a nice parish, but when come on to like when it come on to like players like you get look pan to West, then kind of fight against the West.
No, man, you have to back in the days,
Up to now, cause
you really think that's still a go on?
Yeah, because sometimes when I look pan it, you know, even Manning's play, that can suck up on life fire. I don't go two man then pick pan the all the.
You really think down at the West have produced the ball and them with the mutual before?
I talk some simple thing when them bias because watch me see them have one team when them talk about say one time when I first in history one under 20 team never make it when them a play and the Caribbean scene. Go and World Cup qualify to go next round. And then pick be a Casata Bala. And they never make it. And because and the people inside because be a Casata player then pick. And that's why. Because now here Flume and man is going semi final. And pick no man is playing and Flume playing. If them the player there, some of them they play man in cup. And the cup, but I don't know them no go no semi final. Not a final. But you see sometimes big man them are them run the thing and stay with him. So that's why. So sometimes some of them them no get no pick. They don't get no look pan. Enough man get called up.
Them in a Cassava get more privilege.
Yeah. Because me see one youth named Melvin Blair and he used to play for man because he need technically. He need extra hard and just technically. They couldn't fight him out. He go up there and make it when we qualify for under 17 World Cup 2011. When he play against when Argentina they beat New Zealand about the score a volley kick. He was a part of the side and two for us is. But they couldn't fight against them man because technically them man they good. Them man they well good. Cause even in that team there, Junior Fleming could have make it and they say he young, so that's why they end up come play under 17. But that the man play a good free under 17 side, and I mean, you know, they fight against the man, you know, cause the man did play in the under 20 side, you know. And two Mannings did have a play semi final, but he didn't play a quarter final, but the team did release. But they want him to come. So the coach said, alright, put him on the list. And just make him play a quarter final for Mannings. We see if they can go a semi. And the coach didn't do it. Other player did end up play. And it end up get through to go a semi. We're not even better in because we get in a under 20 and none of them in under 20 team at the time. So it's about like under 20 side Ryan. You see him under 17 set up player them did play. I must young with L.A. Lewis. I must young with L.A. Lewis and Albus Pearl. All the other some of them are some freshman they get. And they have good. Like Ocean Jenkins and them man, they don't pick them. That's why team not qualify for under 20 World Cup. So that is team that they step back to. They may be a change. Because one man have one good season at Glenmere and one man have one good season at Excelsior and call them up in a team. What they do, I did the pick from the same under 17 because the man them did it. They have an age level. You pick. But now, you know, one and next two man, you pick like 90% of under 17. Because remember, say under 17 team is successful, you know, and that you have to go off and qualify for under 17 World Cup. So in your mind, you're supposed to look in your mind and say, boy, you know, say that team, yeah, it may be could have been enough player. But I don't say those people, but I don't feel so we are qualified for one next World Cup now.
Okay. Alright. Big up yourself, my brother.
Yeah,
man, enough respect. Blessings too. Big up to all of the Westmoreland man them down in the comment section, you know. Big up to the people them from the west, from the south, from the east. People, I don't know people who still think town and country. I don't know, I think that kind of look a bit outdated still. I don't know if that still a continue taking place in the football people. I don't know. But I just have a feeling say that gone. I don't know people. What do you think? Tell me what you think, people. When you still think that football thing is continue, I don't know. I think that football thing there kind of outdated still. See? Alright, big up to all of the people in the comment section. See? Alright, so people, so let's just step up the pace a little bit now. Yeah, but people, I'm gonna ask you some question about the Miss Elaine Walker Brown thing, people. So tell me something, people, because them say in a 14 days, if she not pay that 10 million Jamaican dollar there, them going to go to the court. See? So the question I may ask you still, people, seeing music Money Pro Music. Seeing? What if Miss Elaine Walker Brown don't pay that money? Who order Miss Elaine Walker Brown to pay that money in the 14 days? Seeing? But I love to know people. Because is it the court always order them stuff there? Depend upon what the damage and all of them stuff there and how much you get, or the person dictate all of them stuff there. Why? Celine Walker Brown. I know people, but that thing that kind of looks sticky and based on what me hear too. Another lawsuit. See? Another lawsuit is coming forward again. Danny J. Seeing someone in the Jamaican Football Federation. Another lawsuit is coming again. Seeing? But I know people. Is it they said? Is it them said if you bring somebody to court, you can't run for anything in football in Jamaica or something like so? But I know people. Wanna tell me one thing, people. We say it's a rich business. Why? I know people. But anyway, people. So Craig Butler has been speaking on It's 92 FM on the radio yesterday morning, or yesterday evening, or yesterday afternoon. Mr. Butler was speaking about they said them love the radio interview. Boy, I wish you read the program Miss Elaine Walker Brown need upon. Seeing? Let me know, people. Seeing? But anyway, people, I want to play a little piece of clip for you guys. May I make on the ear what Mr. Butler said about everything when it come on to the Jamaican Football Federation. See? All right. I'm gonna play this, people. I wanna tell me what wanna think, people. See? All right. Wait there. This is it. Let me see something, people. Mute it. All right, people, listen to this, people.
Team, Steve McClaren, he would have, of course, been up there and thereabout with some of the best in English football. Excited to see him here as the new head coach.
Absolutely, it's always good to see an actual footballer with a pedigree coaching, and he can understand what a professional footballer does and needs and deserves the type of respect that he deserve. And I think that he will be an asset as a coach, and I hope that he will utilize the strengths that are in every Jamaican as a part of his system that he'll be putting forward to play. We want to play like Jamaicans, even though we're not. He's English. I'm looking forward for him to find the Jamaican way of playing and build it and make it powerful and utilize his experience and leadership qualities to take the JFS to the next level in terms of their maturity as a footballing administration. Because I'm sure he understands what is right and what is wrong. So I'm excited about that, and I'm excited about him being here. I have no problems with Henry Halbrimson. He was a good coach, and I wish him all the best. And that's why he's in Ireland right now, because people recognize his abilities. But again, as Sir Einstein said, you can't keep doing the same things the same way and expecting different results. So if you're going to bring in this coach and then tie his hands behind him and tell him what to do and who to pick, we're going to continue getting 15-0 in 3 games.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. So I'm sure you would have heard what he's about, what his coaching style is. Based on what you've seen and what you've heard, you and of course they keep him throughout this World Cup qualification campaign and cycle. I'm pretty sure you think that being at the World Cup in Canada, Mexico, and USA is not far-fetched.
No, it is not far-fetched, but one of the things I'm going to do is withdraw from that whole scene with the JFF and the whole, who if Leon should play or he shouldn't play or if he should take a break or not. I'm personally withdrawing myself from that and focusing on the youth that I'm working on right now. I don't want to get into that drama anymore. I don't want to be involved in it. I mean, I just want to do the best that I can for all of them, for Leon and all the Phoenix players, and not get into it with the JFF and whether or not they make it to the World Cup. I pray and I hope that they do, and I'll be in my yellow jersey cheering for them.
I'm pretty sure,
as I always do.
I'm pretty sure you'll be on. Will you be at all 3 countries?
Well, possibly.
I hope to see you there. Well,
it depends a lot.
Yeah, it.
My health.
Yeah.
My health.
I hope you don't. I hope you cheer for them, but I hope your heart can take it, because I'm pretty sure that qualifying for the World Cup for only their second time in their history will be a monumental achievement for the team.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be very difficult if the top guys aren't competing. You just need to just get to where you need to be and to believe, and it will be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. The what we do as a nation is we implode, we self-destruct, at the easiest points. And that's one of the things that we can't do. I remember in the Money Cup season before, when we played against Jamaica College, and one of the players elbowed my centre back in his nose, and blood started to spew. And they didn't stop the game. They allowed it to play, and JC scored. And basically, that's how they came back in the game and won. At that point, though, instead of holding it together, we all got angry and we imploded. We started to curse the ref. We lost our focus, and we lost the game. As the next season came, we learned from that mistake, and we made sure that we created systems that were able to handle when things weren't going good. We made sure we parked the bus when we needed to park the bus, put more people forward, put people back, and we became more systematic and unified. And that is how we won the Money Cup. And this is something that is important that we as a nation eventually start to do, which is when things don't go right, we don't start pointing fingers and just start and getting everybody. Everybody. We listen to each other. And that's where the problem has been. We don't listen to each other. Everybody wants their agenda met, but nobody listens or tries to compromise with each other. That guy is the bad guy. JFF is the bad guy. Greg is the bad guy. Leon is the bad guy. The coach is the bad guy.
But we don't sit down and listen.
But nobody stops to say, let me listen, let me look at what I'm doing wrong. How could I have been more amenable? Yeah, so let's just see what happens. I mean, I'm older now and I'm not so, as they say, as a old self-surgeon, I keep putting it out to get this job done. And, sooner or later, my wife will look at me and say, this night I did the surgery, I got. So because I'm feeling,
Yeah.
So, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. And I hope this season, we're looking forward to the season for Leon to become one of the best, if not the best in the world. I think he has the capability, and I believe in him. And I'm looking also forward to the season. Kyle coming out of retirement and showing Jamaica on his home soil who he really is. And I'm looking forward to the youngsters, Theo and them guys coming up and winning Money Cup again and winning Olivia Shield. I'm looking forward to my daughter stepping up and becoming the great manager that she has in her destiny.
Right.
Looking forward to my family doing well and all the boys doing well and get the opportunities that they deserve and being strong and patient and focused and unified. So these are my wishes for Phoenix, for there, and for my country.
Yeah. Yeah. You main mention you had a very good point in terms of us imploding, and it seems to be very prevalent in the Jamaica Premier League, as you've watched it many times and over the years. Is that something you are planning to discuss with your team? If not, you have discussed them already once you've had that conversation.
We discussed it earlier. I'm one of those guys who will learn from my mistakes. He who does not learn from his mistakes is destined to repeat them. Right. So I already learned from my mistakes with that, and I put that in place with the boys that we have. And I'm still learning every day. You know, I'm learning every day. But it's not just the Premier League. It is track and field now. It is reggae girls. It's reggae boys. It's life. It's families. We have a thing about us in Jamaica that we tend to implode because everybody wants to be the leader and everybody wants to be the boss. And you can't always be the boss. Somebody has to lead, somebody has to have different intervals. Somebody might, let me give you an example. Where we plan to play at here this year is when Craig Butler press and finish, and then you hide keep. So we'll have a possession game and we'll have an offensive game. Does that make us worse or does that make us better? I think it's gonna make us better.
Yeah, definitely. So the head coach has also said that he's excited to work with Leon, and he's excited to speak with him because he said he's going to, when he goes back to England, have a conversation with him. This also bodes well to have a clean slate, he says, with Leon to bring him forward. It also speaks about the importance that he feels Leon brings to this team. What do you make of those statements?
I want to stay humble and I want to, keep it factual. And factually, Leon has been the best winger in the Premier League this year, and he's a Jamaican. So I think he's important to the team, but at the same time, it's important that he feels appreciated by the team and by his country. Football is not just skill and ability, it's vibes and belief and love, Right. If you don't have that, you can kill a man's spirit, You understand?
Yeah, understood.
And that's needed. So we're just looking forward to the country. If someone can come back, support him. It's not what a man does that makes his action sacred or secular. Right. It's why he does it. Why did he think he needed to take a break? Anybody ever really penetrate that? Why? You think it's a show off? He wants to show off? Right? There's a reason. So support him in that situation, and at the same time give him some help and some guidance and say, all right, we're there for you as a nation still there. Fix up fitting, and when you're ready, we're there the same way. You know that Leon Bailey, when he was not playing for Jamaica, and he was in Genk and in Belgium, and nobody paid him any mind. You know that almost every game, as the game was finishing, the Jamaican flag around the field. Proud. I still have the flag. I can show you the flag right now. I'm looking at it right now. It has his name printed on the Jamaican flag. And that was before Jamaica even called him up. He's a son of the sun, man. You have to love him and give him support. And nobody is perfect. I'm not perfect. Speed not perfect. Leon not perfect. But we can try to be. And we can try to do the right thing. You know?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So people, it's a long interview. The interview lasts for over about 40 minutes, and may take the part that I like. People, it's a full interview. I think you guys need to download the It's 92 FM app on Play Store and also Google. They have a lot of option, music, sports, lot of different time of the day sports too. I'm here telling you people. I'm telling you truth, people. The interview was a good interview. Craig calm, not going 100% beating the JFF are the calmest I ever see Craig on an interview speaking about the Jamaican Football Federation. But I have some conversation with Craig behind the scene, and you know, Craig really tell me, say, yo, Ryan, this JFF thing kind of put a toll on him brain and him body. And him even want to discuss the JFF too much. I may say, Bridget, a long time I tell you that say that is the right thing if you do. You understand? Low the JFF focus on where I do over there at Phoenix, no Veer. And to see Craig speaking on this interview. But may I hear some little rumors, you know, people. Yeah. And more and get some clarity first on these rumors that going around. But I'm not going to utter the rumors tonight on the show. But a lot of things has been said. You know what I mean? But people want to think about Butler saying that, you know, the JFF. And I'm not going to tell no lie still, people. Last night, I get a piece of beating. Reflect on what happened last night. And I come back again tonight. And, you know, based on playing that interview that the coach said about everybody get a clean sheet, right? You know, that's where I get from it, because I remember the last time Andre Blake situation when Al Grimsey just get involved in Jamaica national team. And I know a lot of people that say it's a one never get picked. JFF. I think Andre Blake did get picked for the Argentina game. And Andre Blake says something on Instagram. New coach and the same admin and the JFF seat as disrespect. And them take him out of the team. And Al Grimsey come in at the time and say, no, we need my captain and we need my goalkeeper. Clean sheet, everybody, new coach coming in. So this new coach coming in now, this is what I am interpreted from the interview from what the coach said. Everybody are going to get a clean sheet. So, including Leon Bailey. But at the same time, I'm going to talk to Leon Bailey. Now, naturally, and as I'm telling you guys, this is just my opinion. And me look at the situation and I know say the JFF have a meeting with the new coach, laying out some of the things on the table, right? Because the coach are coming to the hot seat. Everybody are going to ask about Leon Bailey. So I'm saying, based on what the coach said, I believe the JFF must have said something to the coach. Why the coach said clean sheet for everybody. Right? I believe that. But again, a lot of people are saying, boy, Ryan, no matter what the coach said to Leon Bailey still need to write a letter to say, I'm in. And to be honest, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with Bailey writing a letter and say, hey, I am Leon Bailey and I am ready to represent for Jamaica. See? And again, people, me know who me I deal with. See? And it's fair for me to not just looking at the Bailey situation and I say, the JFF only want a letter to say, yeah, Bailey. I'm Leon Bailey and I'm ready to represent for Jamaica. See? But knowing JFF have a track record, people, I still can leave for speculation. And JFF have a track record. Tycoon. So this is what I say, JFF have a track record. See? So, my thing is, people, when the court say, him going to talk to Leon Bailey when him go back to England, people, me I tell you, God Almighty true. When me hear the court say that in the interview, me think it's all done now. Me think, see, good night, Dacosta. Will you find?
Good evening, Ryan. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah. So, people, this is what I am getting from it, people. Big up yourself, soldier from out of England. Me, I say, Duckland, when the court say I give him a clean and I'm going to talk to Leon Bailey, me, I say, okay, all right. The coach going to talk to Leon Bailey. What if the coach can win over Leon Bailey brain? Get into him brain. And Leon say, all right, coach. Me go come and me represent for Jamaica. What if the baller decides say him now go write a letter for tell the JFF say him back? What going to happen? The coach and him have the conversation. I think we should trust and believe in the new coach. If the coach pick Leon Bailey and Leon Bailey not show up, and the coach say, I have a conversation. No, I'm going to believe what the coach said. You know why? Because Leon Bailey have a history. Him and him team have a history. That is how I'm looking at. Me, I look at it. So the JFF, to me, people, it's a way of showing that really and truly the coach don't really have the powers. That is what I get from it. But again, people, I can be wrong, but I don't have a problem if Leon Bailey need to write a letter, say JFF, I'm in. I don't have an issue with that. But Coach Dacosta, good evening, welcome to the show. What said you and everything? You're mute, coach. You're mute. Good night.
Oh, I am mute. No, I'm not.
Oh, you're
mute.
good.
Can you hear
You're
me?
good now. You're good now.
Okay, I just turned on my volumes. Well, Ryan, you said it, although very colloquial, JFF have a track record. You know what I'm saying? Their track record is one of control. And if they're not in control of the situation or the individual, they seem to get rid of that person or group, just like the Reggae Girls as an example. When Cedella Marley led the Reggae Girls group, they had unprecedented success. We all know, culminating with the round of 16 appearance in the Women's World Cup, which is a huge payday for JFF. And once they saw that they can make money, the girls can make money just like the men's team can make money. You know, they want to take control of it. And you saw that what happened with that, and we missed out on the World Cup. I mean, not World Cup, the Olympics, and then other World Cup qualifying and our Nations League matches with the girldom because Jamaica, our top girls were not present for the Olympic qualifying thing because of warring with the JFF.
Gold Cup.
Now, Gold Cup, yes, Gold Cup and Olympics qualifying also.
No man, they did the senior girls did play the goal. The last game them play.
No, I was saying the Olympic qualifier to go to the Olympics. We didn't have our strongest team, right? If you remember.
So may I try to correct you. The Olympic, we have a strong team. That's the last game the girls them play after them came back from the World Cup. I was at that game. Bonnie Shaw, everybody were there.
What are you talking about? The one in Canada?
One in Canada and one in Jamaica.
Okay.
We have a best team. That's the last time we have a best team. But in the Gold Cup, we never have a best team for the women's stuff.
Okay, so maybe I'm wrong. I'm making a mix up, but I remember that because we didn't have Bunny Shaw and the rest of them, we didn't do so well. And it's from my perspective, it's all about control. Can you control everybody?
That's that. One, you follow the full story because I'm not just where you jump and say you just control and more you just honest opinion on the whole situation. You have followed the whole situation?
Yes, let me finish what I'm talking about, Ryan, okay? Because when I say about control, now we come to the new coach, McClaren. If I'm Stephen McClaren and I come into this, I want to be able to pick any eligible Jamaican player out there. I don't want the federation telling me this one is off limits and that one is off limits for whatever petty reasons and the bickering reasons. You understand? Which is what the Leon Bailey situation is, right? It's not a real serious offense or nothing like that. You understand? So if I'm the new coach, I want all the players available so I can pick my best team to represent Jamaica and things like that. I don't want them eliminating Bailey and Whisper and whoever else them don't like because of their management or whatever other situation. So once again, I'm showing you that JFF is exercising their control. When you exercise so much control, that means you're insecure. You don't allow people to be their best. You don't allow the coaches to be coach and do their job. You want to be what do we call a helicopter parent. You just over the whole situation the whole time, micromanaging the situation, and that's been one of the biggest problems. They micromanage all the situations, and it always ends up in a big mess. Ryan, you hear me?
Yes, man. I hear you.
All right. So so I was bringing it full circle now. The control, the insecurity. They have to be in control of the whole situation, and they want to dictate to the coach, say you can't have this player, but you can't have that player. If we brought you as a coach, Ryan, wouldn't you want to have the selection of any eligible Jamaican player to put on your team?
Yeah. For tell you the truth, Coach Acosta, when me hear the interview with the coach, everybody get a clean sheet.
Yes, that's what he did say.
Once, bro, I was in team already, and player misbehave, and a coach come at Excelsior, and what happened at the pass. Cleans the coach when it comes on to making decision. Coaches. And I think this is where JFF put them. I think them to leave it up to the coach. You know what I would have been disappointed in? You see, if the coach go to England and the man convince Leon Bailey to come and play for Jamaica. Remember, him have the art, him have the all powers. Him are the coach. Him decide who he want to come in. So the man say, I go talk to Leon Bailey, cleans. And then, when the coach for pick him, the man in the federation and say, him need for do such and such and all of them things. That can cause problem, but as I say about that after, if him have to write a letter, I don't have no issue him write a letter.
Well, if the letter just says, I'm now available, I've taken my sabbatical, and I'm now available and ready to represent Jamaica again, then I don't see no problem with that. You just inform in the federation that you are. But I want to know what rules, everything in the world is based on rules, Ryan, and laws and contracts, right? So what is the contract now between the JFF and its players? What does the contract say?
Them contract run out. The JFF now the contract with the player them right recently. The contract run out.
Yes, so how can you discipline somebody contractually and there is no contract? I don't know Jamaican laws go like that, but you cannot take action that's detrimental to me, whether in a slander or you talk about me bad in media and things like that, and I've done nothing wrong to violate the contract or any other stipulations. Once again, when Leon said Jamaica can't do nothing for me, he was talking about JFF. He wasn't talking about Jamaica and Jamaican people.
I know about that, Acosta.
Well, that's what when I analyze that situation, that's why I read it.
No, Acosta. I know about that. Bailey make a help on that.
Okay, we'll have to ask him directly.
We'll have to ask JFF him talking now. But what about the rest of public them? This is why I say when you have the interview, you don't
leave. You can't do that, Ryan. You just say you don't know about it. No, you agree with it.
What say? What Bailey say? I'm saying to you now. What Bailey said, Jamaica don't do nothing for him. Me know say at the JFF him talk. But what about the people them who don't know? Who know the history him and JFF? So him fi get the interview and don't leave no room for people speculate. What do you mean by that? What's he mean by that? No, make it clear as ever.
All right. Well, I've heard his representative come on your show and make it clear as ever. You understand that? That's what Leon meant by that, not the other thing. So
no, but that's what me tell you say that Acosta.
once again now, Ryan, this is why I have a problem with a lot of Jamaicans. We are too petty, we're too vindictive, and we're too grudgeful. We hold a grudge, and the rest of the world is serious about them football. That's why they put out serious teams, and why we keep putting out joke coach and other things, because we're not serious about it. We're not thoughtful about it. We don't think long term. We're like a greedy dog. We just want our next supper and that's it. And we have to stop that if we want to have long term success.
Yeah. So coach. So as I know, brother. Me just.
What don't you know?
Because me I say this is just. I just think the whole thing petty here.
Yeah, it's very petty. We made a mountain. We made a mountain out of a molehill. This is a little bitty thing. The man violated curfew. He should have been suspended or disciplined right away, and it's done.
No,
but when they drag it over for 5 months,
when Bailey violate the curfew, is the next morning he apologized to him teammate and him apologized to everybody, and the teammate them accept him back in the team, and all of them stop there. Seeing? And him sorry. Seeing? So the coach in that same him apologized to the players, and the coach said, listen, Bailey, you're already here. You going to play this final game, but the next upcoming camp, you will be suspended.
He said that in that meeting when Bailey apologized.
Yes.
The window for Canada.
Yes.
I didn't know this information, Ryan. I never.
Stop the foolish man. Come and tell you. I said, why you make him go to Canada? I did say it to you. Remember a couple video me and you do.
No, I don't remember you saying that when the incident happened.
So let me tell you again, Dakasa. When the incident happened, we barely broke curfew. Him and the next regular boys player. See? The next morning, they stand up in front of the team and the staff, and they apologize to the team that on behalf of such and such, I am sorry to break the curfew. And the players them okay, we accept it, we accept the apology and everything. And then in that same time frame, in that same when him get up and him apologize, the coach said, Leon, you and Shavante Stewart will be suspended for the next game for Jamaica. And the players them said,
okay, let me understand the timeline now. So this happened in Jamaica after the first, before the first match.
No.
The home and away with Canada.
Yes.
So you can't have it both, right? So before the first match, or after the first match, the curfew was violated, right? Let's get the timeline down.
If what?
Before the first match in Jamaica, right, the 2-1. What was the score? 2-1. It was 2-1, right? Canada win, right?
Yeah, but yes.
So it happened before the first match in Jamaica against Canada.
After.
Okay, see, that's what I'm trying to get the timeline down properly, so I have a full understanding.
Yeah.
So after they violated,
game for win.
And they bring Leon Bailey and Shavante Stewart to Canada for that match. I said they're going to play that match, but they're going to be suspended for the next window.
For the next camp. Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Okay. Now, forward to the next camp now. Okay, what?
Okay, go ahead. Come let me think you finish. Okay, go ahead.
No, forward to the next camp now, right? That's when the little buck-ups happen, right? Where when the injuries started to happen to the Jamaican national team, players were getting injured. And then apparently Halgrimson reversed his decision and invited Leon back into the window. Is that true?
I don't know. Leon said the coach tried to reach out back to him to get him back in the squad.
But then it's true then. Well, you're struggling the fence, Ryan.
Bring a balance to the thing, brother.
That's what balance. You're probably tell the truth in a balance. But I'm telling you as you know it. Tell the truth as you know it, and don't try to balance nothing. Please plainly.
Listen to what the spot. You have something to speak clearly. I may tell you. I know. Yeah. Tell me.
No, you say I asked you a question about.
Because I have to bring a balance to the thing.
No, it's not a balance. It's the truth. Stop with the balance. What are you talking about? Balance. Tell the truth. Did Helgerson reach out and invite Leon after he suspended him because of injuries to the team and players, and then with Shamar Nicholson and Damari Gray serving yellow cards and things like that, and the team was depleted? Did he reach back out to Leon to unsuspend him and invite him to the new window? Yes or no?
Said I can confirm that. That's what Leon said.
Okay, then just say yes and stop talking about your pride balance.
But I'm saying to you, I'm not going to go off on tangent and say, yo, well, Leon say a fox.
No, I didn't say that. I said, is that the truth or not? Because you know what, is either
you, Da Costa, and I said
is either Helgerson reached out to Leon and call him and try to.
And I said, Da Costa, yes, but I don't know if Leon has started. The truth, that's what I said.
All right. Anyway, so for as I understand it now, so he reached back out to Leon, and Leon probably upset, said, "No, I'm not coming here to suspend me. Why? You know that you need me now because the players are injured and the other ones are serving suspension. You reach back out to me. Maybe that's I'm trying to get a time. Lord of mercy, Brian. I'm just trying to get a timeline down.
Stop your blasted foolish, brother. I want to hear my youth. Every time you come on the show, you do the same thing, my youth. Stop, no man. Make me and your wife a silly thing, brother. You hear somebody attack. Stop, but brother. Can you break up the thing, brother? No, you make the man think say me and try to cut him out, bro. Stop it, no double, man. And wait your turn, man. Sure.
So the timeline now, right? So Leon know maybe he's upset that he was suspended. Know them when them need him, know them unsuspend him. What kind of wishy-washy thing that either I think like that. No, that led to what led up to the Nation League semifinals and finals ever, and then of course the Copa America, and that whole situation where he was selected by once again leading Copa America. We were all here very excited when him and Whisper and some of the other one was picked to be on the Copa America team, right, Ryan? Is that correct? As announced by CVM, the TV station that had the rights to the Copa America for Jamaica and things like that. So I'm trying to give a timeline of this thing that led up to the thing, and that's all I'm doing, Ryan. If I'm wrong somewhere, please correct me. If I'm wrong, so this is what led. Now, apparently now Leon have some big session I'm having or whatever, so he's gonna miss one game. And did Helgerson agree for him to miss one game and come for the next two? Is that true? Yes or no, Ryan? You don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, just say that then. If you don't know, you don't know.
I don't know because what it takes, and nobody can confirm that. So it's still no confirm. I have no confirm about.
Okay, well, yes. So so once again, now what I'm showing you is the fact that when you have weak leadership at the top, it leads to these kind of dysfunctional problems that permeate the whole team and the whole JFF. You understand that? Weak leadership does this because people don't say what they mean and mean what they say, and then stand up on that. How much time I hear you, one of your callers call in and straddle the fence and won't take a position and stand up on the business and just say, this is a position I'm taking and I'm going to defend my position, rather than being wishy-washy. And, and I tell you can't have that kind of way. You can't have it both ways. Have the courage of your convictions to take a position. Let your opinions be known. And once again, your opinions are yours. And then you willing to stand on your words and back it up, which is what I do here where the people them don't like me. Some of the people them don't like me. I don't whatever. But I've never done anything to anybody in the chat section. I don't need no threats from nobody in the chat section. And Ryan, one more thing though. Somebody called me and said that some guy named DR says he hates me in the chat section. I missed that one. But that's a powerful emotional hate.
Stop paying in my mind, man.
No, somebody called me. Somebody that cares about me calls me and tell me that one of the man said, "Let me hate you." And I said, "Hate me for what? My football opinion, my opinions on a child's game played by grown man them and things like that." Really? So anyway, make Dub Up talk now because I know him all him tongue for a long time.
Yes,
Good evening, Dub Up.
Don't interrupt me, That Costa, please. Go ahead.
Have you hear about Daniel in the Lion Den? He just feed multitude with fish and bread. Mary, well, I know, Mary, who the Adam and Eve, no, Eve eat the apple and all manner of things. And the only thing we should have talked about is the game in 3 weeks, and that Leon Bailey should be called to the squad, and whatever the differences are, him and the coach work it out. Nothing more, nothing less.
So yeah, say him and the coach work it out.
Yes,
but
no.
I know that. But what if the coach, him and the coach work it out and JFF say him can't play? Can I write the letter? How that go?
So that's what me say. That is what's supposed to happen.
That's the way you think. Oh, okay.
Yes. So that should be. We don't know. We don't have control over the Jeff, but we can be morally right, Ryan.
Yeah.
But the people that have control, we don't know what them are going to do. But in my opinion, me feel whatever. It's like the last time when Blake did some this the way them never like what Blake do.
Comment. Yeah,
and when and the coach go to Blake and him and Blake work it out, and he called Blake for the Argentina game. So from my perspective, Ryan, me just think say we're up already with one man we're gonna Highland now. And we have one man that come at Jamaica now, come coach we. And me just think him and Billy and Bailey if we get together, work it out. And Leon Bailey might show this man some respect. We never show the other.
We'll get in a Leon Bailey head.
Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. So while we don't have no control over what going to happen, I think every well-thinking Jamaican who support our football team, that is what we should want to happen. And we really need Bailey in the squad. And Mr. D'Agasta, I stand corrected. So you can go now.
Stand corrected on what?
I don't go back in here.
What? Yeah. Well.
Stand corrected. That means you can show me what I'm saying is wrong.
I can agree with everything you said, Mr. Dubba, because we have to have the adults in the room, the mature people in JFF and the other people in control take over and stop the pettiness, and because we all know what this is based on.
I'm gonna really beat JFF in as I said to you again. When me depend is the coach and Leon Bailey and Jamaica team are the good, right? The JFF now got change, but the coach is gonna change. And the coach attitude, the behavior towards Bailey from the coach can only help. We talking about Mary and Joseph and who eat fish and bread and all kind of that. It now got change. That now go come no sooner. 2,000 years my grandmother wait. 2,000 years people are wait, and my mother and grandmother dead and I wait and not change. So that's the JFF.
Can I ask you a question? May I ask you a question, Bob? Can I ask you a question? Do you believe the JFF will give the coach, the new coach, the autonomy to go overhead and select whoever he wants, Leon Bailey, or whomever else he wants for this next window? Will he have the carte blanche, the complete autonomy to do that, or will they say no, you can't have this player or that player?
All right. So let me say this to you, right? I'm gonna make a statement, then I'm gonna answer your question. When you believe something, you doubt it, right? So I'm gonna say with no apology, I don't believe. I know they will give the coach full authority. You hear what I just said?
Yeah, I heard you.
To believe is to doubt. The JFF cannot hire a coach. Contrary to what you guys say, right? You guys should think, right? How can I hire a man and tell him what to do, then fire him when he don't do the right thing? It sounds cute, and it's a Cinderella story because everybody wants to go at the common enemy, right? But in reality, bro, the coaches at the senior team, right? They pick the players that they want to pick.
But like Ryan said, though, Dub, this JFF's track record of showing the uncanny ability to micromanage each and every situation by having a coach beholden to them. Whether it's the senior team, or the U20 team. Go ahead.
You say yours and you have to go show me, right? You say it, right? You say the track record of micromanaging, right? So you show me one example of them micromanaging the senior team and show me, and then, all right, show me one example of them micromanaging the senior team.
Very easy. Leon Bailey being suspended from selection.
Okay, so let me share something with you, right? By them, gentlemen, me know them I got turned down for me now, and them I got beat me, and I got get what if a battle, right? But me I got take up some battle for the food, right? All right. By them suspending Leon Bailey from selection, they are protecting Leon Bailey. So this is a rule in football, right? When your country call you, right? You see, if you're not injured and you don't come, your club can suspend you for a game or two. So by them even doing that, it only protects Leon Bailey from him club suspending him. I'm not sure, but it can have some side effect if your country call you and you don't come, if you're not injured.
But let me ask you a question. How can they suspend Leon Bailey from selection or whatever other punitive if Leon Bailey is not on a contract?
No, but he's under contract. Okay, so listen, right? So FIFA, right, protect the countries, and they also protect the club, right? Prior to now, there were a monopoly where the club, because they pay the player, they tell the player when to do and when not to do, right? So it's a thing there. So something is implemented now where they can't just tell the player don't go, because within a FIFA window, if you want your player, the club have to release your player within a FIFA window, or they will face circumstances. And if you call a player and he don't come because of medical reason, you have to stand. There's a precaution for that.
But that's my point, Dub. JFF used that when they discipline the reggae girls now. They pointed to the contractual obligations that the girls had signed. If you don't have a contract, you cannot obligate somebody to do something. That's my question. How can you obligate somebody not on a contract?
All right, so let me say to you again, right? You're contracted to play for your club, right? Because you can play for any club, right? But in reality, most men can only play for one or two countries. So that's not you don't sign a contract to play for your country. You sign a contract to get paid or to get a certain form of treatment, right?
Yes.
So
is that true? All I hear with the reggae girls was they violated the contract. They violated the contract. That's how they could suspend it.
Sir. When I say a contract, it doesn't mean a contract to your country. It means you have agreement like to rules and certain rules.
It's contract still double.
I would take it as a contract. But it's not a contract where you can go leave Man City, then go sign for Aston Villa, then go sign for that. It's a different. I would think it's a different thing. But
finish up.
All right, this is where I'm going. So I'm talking to you, right? Mm-hmm. I clear up one about the JFF, and you go to another one, right? And then you go to another one, and I'm thinking if I should continue this conversation, you will find another one. And if we talk until tomorrow, you will come up with 10 more. So 10 more.
10 more what? Be specific.
Reason to knock the JFF. That's what I'm learning. I can be wrong, but this is what I'm gathering, right? So there's a saying, say, no matter how you sweep your house, right? If you sweep your house every 10 minutes and look for dirt, you're gonna find dirt. You know why?
Okay.
You know why?
If the JFF does something that's not, if JFF they said that's unethical or immoral,
answer the question. Come on.
What's the question now?
I said, right? If I'm talking to you, I'm gonna repeat my statement, then I'm gonna answer my question. I said if I'm talking to you, I raised 3 topics with you, right? And I'm trying to split justice, and you're not the JFF and all 3 of them. So from talking to you, I am under the impression, which means I can be wrong and I can be right, that no matter how long I talk, you will find something wrong with the JFF. And I use a phrase where I say, if you sweep your house every 10 minutes and look for dirt, and I ask you why you think you will always find dirt, even if you sweep every 10 minutes. That's one question.
Yeah, but it's unfair analogy. But what you're saying. Listen, listen. If Jamaica, if the JFF does something wrong, let me finish. If JFF does something wrong, I can say that's wrong. I disagree with that move or anything like that. You cannot tell me that that's all you do is point out the negative. All you ever do to point out. Well, you know what? That's part of my being a watchdog. That's part of my job. Restaurants can be cheerleaders in the touch section and cheerlead JFF. I'm not. I'm gonna watch them. I'll watch them.
Okay, and you have a right to that. But I'm not here for a verbal confrontation. I just asked you a question.
Okay, yeah. You will be able to find dirt if you look for dirt, no matter what, and you will find.
No, that's not it. That's not it. You know what?
The history of JFF shows that they are a dysfunctional organization. Yes or no? Let me ask you a question. Does the history of the JFF show they're a dysfunctional organization? Do
No.
players complain about lodging, air flight,
Yes. So I'm making
food? Do they play about tickets? I mean, I just start going on a litany of things that have gone wrong.
Right.
That are quoted as being mismanaged in the situation. And when I point that out, you cannot attack me and say, "Oh, you're too negative. Y'all look for dirt." If there's no dirt there, then I won't find the dirt. Clean up your house, JFF. Clean it up.
Let me say this and go, right? Yes, when you answer you answer the question what you think I want. But let me tell you this. There are no dirt there. You know where the dirt is, Mr. Acosta? In your mind.
No, it's not.
So with that, I rest my case and we live to fight another day.
All right. Yes, thank you, Mr. Dubbo. Listen, Ryan, so let me talk now, right? See, one of the things, they love to maneuver you so you can't talk about fact. Them like Donald Trump. Donald Trump have all these crimes and committing and thing, but them Republicans say, no, don't talk about that. We want to talk about this. No, everything is fair game. Those are their actions. Their record, as you say, right, their tracks record over the last 4 years, they're accountable for that. They just started a new 4-year term. What you have done or did not do, from the smallest thing, like no bus to play the national team to training, all the way up to the big role with Liam Bailey and everything else, not paying for tickets for players to come over, that you select them and you don't pay for the airline to flying them coach or whatever. These are all under your leadership. You understand? And you should be held to account to that. And you can't. Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, good night, everybody.
Man himself, Kaka.
Oh gosh.
Kaka.
Good evening, sir.
Why you say go gosh like I'm anti against you or something?
I don't know. Listen, some man just live for coming and come beat me. All I take is just I take my position. I have the courage of my conviction, Mr. Kaka. I will take my position. I will stand up.
I'm trying. I'm always big you, bro. Me no have no against you. I always big you.
Okay. I appreciate you then. I appreciate.
No. It's whatever. It's whatever. But what I want to challenge let me see, Ryan. Yeah.
Yeah. Beat Ryan for a change.
No.
This is a joke, man. Go on.
Beat him one night, man, and get up left him, man. Him go, man. We give him a piece of beat one night and set him up.
I hope you use the belt with the buckle.
Yeah, man, belt buckle, man. Iron. Oh, me I say Ryan. What me I say, Ryan? You feel like, all right? What the question I wanna really ask you, bro? You feel like this team is really good, Ryan? I wanna ask you.
Which team?
And be precise. The Jamaican team. And be precise with your answer, please.
If the team really good?
Yes. Yes. Like if the team is really good to compete against other nations.
I think we have good players, but the team, I don't think I yet to see a manager different from Paula get the best out of these players. I think if this coach can get the best out of these players, I think we can have a very good team.
And what do you feel like the weakest link of the team is, bro, the midfield. I'm gonna be quite honest. We don't get these 3 players back like Ravel, Gibson White, and the Newcastle midfielder. If we don't get those 3 players, bro, to be honest. Huh?
Isaac Hill.
Yeah, Isaac Hill, right. Even 2 out of 3. If you get 2 midfielder, because Bobby is transgressed over to the midfield now. So Bobby's now a midfielder. And Casey Palmer, we have Kira Anderson, and we have John Russell. I feel like those 6 compact midfielders will make Jamaica a better, because we still haven't seen anything about John Russell as yet. So I feel like if we can get Isaac Aiden, Gibson White, Ravel, John Russell, Casey Palmer, Bobby Reed, that would be a good midfield, a compact midfield. But right now, we are depleted in that era until we get a couple midfielders or get even John Russell back or Ravel. I feel like we're still shorted, bro, and I feel like even if we get Mason, bro, I don't care if we get Mason or not. Doesn't make we have young talent, we have Whisper, we have the local boy kicks in, whatever I want him. We have C-Fast, yeah. So we have a lot of players up there, Ryan. We just want the right coaches to come in right now, because in the next 3 weeks now, Ryan, you know what? Me now go call the show, bro. Me already tell you what got me, you know. I know it, no, bro. You see your bootlicker fans them in the comment.
Yo, big up yourself,
Them
brother.
go,
OD, bro. You can't call my fans them bootlicker. Big up yourself, brother. You lose
what do you
your
mean?
No,
What do
no,
you
no,
mean,
no,
bro?
brother. You can't call my fans them bootlicker.
No,
Not do that,
no,
brother. Not do that.
no.
Not do
Don't
that, man.
tell me I can't voice my opinion. So
Yeah, but you can't voice me opinion and disrespect my
no,
fans
you
them like
see,
that. No,
you
no,
see,
no, 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 no.
you see,
No.
you see what me I show you. You
No,
see what me I
Kaka.
show you.
Don't bother
So
with
when
that.
coach
Don't bother
yeah,
with
so
that.
me talk now, bro. You not give me a chance with that. Why you keep cutting me off? Why you keep cutting me off, Ryan? So when Coach Acosta, the man them a deal with Coach Acosta away, and you not defend Coach Acosta. Man like me, you know, you have the man them come on the show and slander me, you know, bro.
Who
Like
slander
college
you?
man, you know. College man, this one night I'm not even see man, you know, brother.
Come on, man, brother. This is what me I try tell you, brother. Say, I
So
wanna go down in the comment section and fight with each other. We don't want to come on.
Ryan,
Listen, bro.
Ryan.
The show is not about if you go tackle a man, pint. Don't talk about a man disrespect. That's why I don't allow nobody for disrespect no other body, brother. Because it go becomes where this man has said that all on the time go down in the comment section and we are going to me on a disagreement. You want fire shot at somebody pan the ear where everybody go. Go down in the comment section and go do that.
You know, as a big man, I'm a big man, Ryan. As a big man to a big man, what me look like to go down in a comment section and fight with man. What kind of me not depend that, bro.
All right.
If me and
but
a
me
man,
not allow you
if
to
me and a
talk
man,
about that. If you not go talk about football.
no, but the man call me out, bro. The man call me out. I say, I hear that kaka me. I watch your program late. After me done with your case, you know. The man come and call and say, Ruran call me out, bro. I ain't say, boy.
When that?
You know,
sorry about that.
me, I say,
Kaka, I'm sorry about
bro, no, bro.
Me sorry
no,
about
bro.
that. I take fault
You
for that.
are the one. Because you are the moderator, you are the man who was the show.
Yeah, but sometimes me I do
no,
for
he
the
never
comment.
call a name. He never call a name, so don't call no man name.
All
You
right.
allow him, and then they say, you hear that kaka? I mean, I say, as a man who control the show, you allow this to happen.
My
You don't want
apology.
this to happen.
I'm sorry.
You ever hear me? No, your apology accepted, but that's okay. I don't think it's offensive, bro. I'm not thin skin. But me just say, bro, you see me no call out a man. Me not look, bro, Ryan. You know, Ryan. Me we chat off, I think, and me read sometime and we talk. You know me like not really personally, but you know me understand me in a sense. You ever hear Ryan you ever hear me comment down in that section and talk about man Ryan? You never see kaka in that comment section. You never come. Me no do them look thing there. I look up in the thing that, brother. Yeah, buckle man and bro. That's some weird that's some weird things, bro. I don't do that, bro. I'm a real man, bro. I don't do none of that lame ass shit, bro. You feel me? So when me see I'm thing them, bro, in the comment section, bro, come on, bro. Now big man, bro. And Ryan, the audience is the age from 20 to 25, not 17, 18 old. Well, a minority of them, but I'll be a big man. I watch the show, bro. You see me? So when me see man in my move, so me know it's entertaining. Me know the jokes and me know the ropes about the show and thing, but bro, me not call no man in and I'm gonna stop fight against one another. No stop fight Mr. United, no stop fight against one another. Coach Acosta stop fight with the man in the comment section. But we talk about football. This is what we're here for, bro. To better the country, analyzing our perspective on the game and talk about what can be done. But like how Craig bet the street, Craig come and talk, you know, say, yo, we as Jamaicans, we must stop judge the coach and give him more credit. We as Jamaicans, as we slip you slide, we must start create this narrative and start, bro, I hate that, bro, Ryan. And your show is very nice. I know it's controversial at times, make your show get views and stuff, bro, but we are here to talk about football, bro, you understand? Me not here to come talk about no man, bro, you see me? I mean, me a big man, brother, me no comments. Me not tell me for going on a comment, Ryan. Me a big man. You see me? But as he said that tonight, me call that next night when the football when the football narrative game coming up, I know we have a game September 6th. When we talk about ball game, we give a call and you know give my 3 points. Is it?
Yeah.
All right, bro. No say nothing.
All right, Kaka. So yeah, I know how you feeling. I know how you feel, Kaka. Right? Make the man them beat me and disrespect me in the comment section. I must ignore it. I must ignore them. Ignore them.
Sometimes me can't deal it.
Well, let me deal with them. I can't handle myself in a round.
Sometimes me I look on the comment section and I call and say, and it fly over. Me in a year, sometimes it's hard for me, you know, Bridging.
Right. Enough time me I talk and the comment section I got, I'm see a skin up your damn teeth. Because you read something that sweet you and we don't deal with, man. But when the man them like okay,
why you think that? Why you think that?
Because me see Rhyme, I know you're on this chat, I know you're on the private chat, in your whatever, WhatsApp, private chat, when all rules are off in that private chat. So I know you'll be that skin up your damn teeth with your friend and company them. When I said the most disrespectful and I beat me and everything.
No, nobody with that custom.
Just deal with them, control your platform here, and make sure that there's a good exchange of ideas and things like that. Because Kaka was saying something that is a problem I have a lot of times, is this coach seems to be recruiters only and they're not coaching. You understand, Ryan? We just try to get better and better player, but as you said, if they're not a team, then we won't go far. Get as many big names if we want and add 4 big names to this team, but if we don't solve the midfield problem, you know, how many years now we've been having this midfield problem, Ryan, in the JFF, in the Jamaica football national team?
Much what?
How many years have we had this lack of midfield, lack of engine to drive this team?
Good while, man. Good while. From Austin leave, that CDM role, we haven't solved it.
You haven't. It's like the tree body problem.
I have another from McClaren. Good McClaren for good hold.
I don't know if you're into quantum physics, but we have what's called a three body problem, right? And it's one of the most unsolvable things, but you don't need. What we get now is another manager, right? Would you say that, or is this a tactician?
Me no know a coach. Me no know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why like you, I'm taking a wait and see attitude with it, because you can bring in all the new players you want and things like that.
This one when we are here, he's more a coach. He like to get involved on the coding.
And that's exactly what Jamaica needs, because you know what? Even these big professionals are like children. You have to make them play your system. You have to make them big millionaire baller play your system by being a bigger jerk than they are. Sometimes as a coach, right? You ever had a coach just dip on your line the whole time, whatever level you play, and you didn't like it? It's like having a boss at work that's always over your shoulder, looking at micromanage you and tell you every damn thing. A lot of workers don't like that. But the people who have a system of play and are the better coaches make you play their system, because they know that it's better for the long run rather than short term 1-1 matches. You once you build that system, the talent that we can draw from the offensively, we can score 3 and 4 goals a match and play with anybody. If you can do that, if you have that ability, Ryan, to score 3 and 4 goals a match, you can play with anybody.
Coach, you know, sometimes when you give me a harsh deal, just take it. I think the comment of them and the call of them, and sometimes I guess them, like it come with, you see, enough time people criticize me and beat me and all of them things. It's the last time I just take my beating. I just easy. I not cuss and I not fuss and I just take my beating as a man at a G. But
anymore. Early on, you used to fight with them.
No. I never usually fight with my people. I just take it. They will call me a kind of name and this and that. I'm just somebody pay it no mind. I'm just easy. Worst me about my glasses.
Who is this right here? Jason Gunner TV said, "Costa, you just asked Ryan about quantum physics. What you mean, man? Ryan can't know about quantum physics?"
Carla, welcome to the show.
Yeah, man. Good night, Ryan.
What go on, Fisherman? Everything good?
And I tell you if you run your show, you know. But sometimes when we call and Mr. Costa dey on the thing and them a talk and go on and talk. You can't cut him and make the caller come in and talk.
Yeah, but because sometimes I have a point, he must say something. Yeah, you're right. Sometimes I can't do that, but I do it sometimes. But you know.
Anyway,
Good night again.
Good night.
Who was that? Who was that? Who are you, first of all? Who are you?
What's your name, Carla? What's your name? I just the caller properly, man.
Glenn.
All right, go ahead, Glenn.
You hear me? My name is Glenn. Mr. DeCosta.
Yes, sir.
I've been listening for a good while now. You come on this program and I've been listening. What I want to ask you, how long now you're following Jamaican football?
Well, I mean, I follow Jamaica. I don't know how old you are, but I'm going to be 58 this year. So I was there for the original. When I really started following Jamaica football was when the 98 team qualified the World Cup and the big excitement and things like that. And I was able to watch them train at American University in Washington, D.C. while I was in school, as well as play the U.S. team in a scrimmage match at RFK Stadium. That's when I kind of fell in love with the Reggae Boys and got caught up in all hype and people are going to the 98 World Cup and things like that. So it's been that long, but then off and on. But the last couple of years now, when I decided I'm going to retire from U.S. and coaching in America, I'm going to move to Jamaica and coach youth football to help revamp the youth system, to give them the things I see they're missing from.
All right,
okay, see, that's why you don't like me long. You don't like me long. Answer them. Go ahead.
Hold on. You live at
Carla.
Is Jamaica?
Carla.
Yeah.
You ask my question. Make him finish now. What if the question
No,
you
no,
gonna ask him? Make him explain the man. Your credit I got done. I can call you back, you know.
Go on.
Make him talk, man. Finish, coach.
No, Imar. Since '98. That's my answer to your question. Since '98.
You say you move to Jamaica and you say you move to Jamaica?
I'm moving. I'm still in America.
Oh, you plan to move?
Yes. I'm going to retire from the U.S. and I'm going to give my service to Jamaica. There's no sense in me trying to help build up the U.S. soccer. I need to try to help. And I told Ryan I have a 10-year plan. So when I come down Jamaica now, and that 6, 7-year-old and 8-year-old I'm going to coach, in 10 years, I want you to watch them. And that's going to be the proof of the pudding is in the eating.
All right. The thing is, you know, most time I listen, I just negativity you preach. Most of the time I listen, when you come on to the JFF and the coaches, you're just negative. And I don't think of them negative that you bring come when you come down here. Because you're just negative, big man. You get even negative when you come here, when you come out here and go back up. It even worse.
Can I ask you a question? Are they innocent? Did they do nothing wrong to deserve criticism?
No.
JFF? What do we know? But you can't say no. But
look here, man.
You can't have it both ways. Either you do something that deserves criticism, or you are perfect. Or you don't do nothing wrong. Just because I'm coming from a different standard. I'm coming from a different standard where people are held to account, and it seemed like the entire island okay with this corruption and thing, no matter where it is.
That is it. That is have this thing. Every time when you live at Jamaica and you live overseas, you have this thing about Jamaican down here. Eh?
Well, it's only accepting this. Why don't you? Where you live?
Me live at Jamaica.
And what have you done to try to help the problem with the dysfunctional JFF?
I'm asking you what you done to help Jamaica football, because you're just negative. What you done for all these years where you say you follow Jamaica football?
For the last 3 years, I've been coming and conducting private free clinics to different ball clubs, whether it's football academies, high schools, the under 17 team for clubs. I've been volunteering, bringing supplies, equipment, free of charge. My services free of charge. The last 3 years I've been doing that. What have you done?
But when you leave, come here and go back up, it's be a negativity you preach.
Well, when I say negativity, I have to address it, because it's not going to get fixed if everybody sweep it under the rug like you. You don't care. I put the best disinfectant is sunlight. Show the corruption, show the conflict of interest, show the fact that the money is not being spent to build a thing. When the last field them build, when the last stadium them build, when the last show me the money's been spent to improve the infrastructure of Jamaican football on the island.
JFF in charge of build field.
That's
JFF
part of their, yes, that's part of their mandate. Because the United States Soccer Federation, in conjunction with state and county association, that's how it works up here. It's a partnership, a true partnership. Everybody on this individual. They're just individual, and they say want on an individual piece, whether it's the parish, the JFF, the Premier League club, the private academies or whatever, and then it's not a cohesive working together to foster the competition, to build the thing and make sure we produce a great product out of Jamaica. Too many people pulling in the wrong direction, and everybody need to be pulling the same way.
Carla, Glenn.
Yeah.
Glenn.
Yeah.
You talk about that casta with the negative thing, brother. You call the man, brother, or you call the man for attack the man, or you call the man for attack him opinion.
Because every night we sit down and listen to man. All right, what I'm saying.
So tell, all right, you are going. Glenn, give me 5 positive things you are going right now with the Jeff.
Look here, man. Hold on, man.
Give me 5 positive things, no, man. Come on, no, man. You call the man and you worry the man, brother. I ask man what the man do. What the man do? You know much thing that Costa do? You know much thing that Costa do? You know much just don't bother come now, brother. This is what someone in Jamaica. Babe, Glenn. Easy man when me talk. And when you talk, I give you the floor if you talk. This is only behavior Jamaica. When people are criticism or criticize the Jamaican Football Federation, when they think people negative, you know much thing that Costa have done in the last 3 years? Eh? You know much ball and equipment and bib and all of them things there? Eh? Come on, man. Now let us go down there about what we do and all of them things there. Come on, Glenn, man. Come on.
Bring them come get it. Anyway, what I'm saying.
Yes. Boys Town was the last club. Boys Town was the last club. When me tell that Costa say, give all the equipment them to. And the people them from Boys Town call me and say, Ryan, thank you. The coach give you how much ball, how much bib, how much thing, equipment. You understand? So this thing where I'm gonna criticize, I'm gonna love Jamaica, I'm gonna nothing brother.
Who does to him? Who does to him? But what I'm saying,
no matter the who does to the man, brother. I'm stop on the foolishness, brother. You tell me, since that's a negative, you tell just hold on a claim. We have a dialogue, brother. Listen, since that's a negative every night, share some of the good thing, make the people them want to hear good thing. Come on, talk to me. Go ahead.
The man, all right, you said JFF, you know, I always say JFF will be professional. Do things professional. The man them come up with that thing with Bailey. Bailey say him take some time off of the football because it has stressed him. The man, all right, this coach come here, the coach say clean slate. The coach can dictate and say clean slate, and the JFF have a problem with Bailey. The man then put a thing and say, yeah, well, we did suspend him because him say them call him and him say a false news. Him and them never hold no argument for them call him. So the man them say, all right, then get fed up with that. Then put a thing in place and say when Bailey ready to come back, him signal say him ready. Them get a coach, the man them come out and say, yeah, write a letter and say if you're ready to come back because they know I go call you, and when them call you, you hear say you're not turn up, or you never tell them to call you. You know, Uno come out and say the JFF want control the coach. And Uno say the man them be professional, you know. Uno say the man them be professional. And when the man them put something in place, Uno still ball it down. What else you know want the man them to do? Just leave the football alone, just left it. Them not have no say in a nothing where no player do. I saw the Football Federation them run around the world. Mason Greenwood them stop calling Mason Greenwood to them not call Mason Greenwood to England. You think the next coach can just come up and say, yeah, what? Clean slate Mason Greenwood. You call you for England? It can go so. Only not give the man them a chance. If the man them do good, you say, well, yes. And when them do bad, you cut. But there is no time to try for anything the man them do. If them do it good, all right, you just say, all right. I want to just glass over it. When them do something positive, you can't talk about it, man.
You want to give JFF good, you want to give them applause for them to do something where they're supposed to do.
Here I know.
Yeah, Ryan asked you to give him some examples of the Jamaican Federation doing good right now. Give me the examples.
I mean, giving it. Them hire prof, them hire good, see them hire coach there. Every day you get
their job. That's their job.
So hold on.
Okay, I don't want to take the show on the tangent, right? Do you think they properly vetted this coach and this hire?
You see, the thing is, Mr.
Yes
Lucas,
or no? Yes or no? You ask me, you tell me I have long answer. You just say yes or no.
You're sitting down, waiting to when the coach, if the coach start coach the team, and you say something, just get up now and say, see there, them hire the work from the coach. And that is what you're sitting down here, waiting on.
No, once again, I don't blame the coach. I blame the JFF for their vetting process and the whole process how to select a coach. Because if they had a system in place in which they properly had a committee, a search committee that got the resumes, got the thing, and then properly went through them and asked the coach, what's your playing style, what's your playing system, blah, 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 and thoroughly vetted them, then we wouldn't make the mistakes picking the coaches that we have. I give you the example, Jaime Williamson. I give you that example. Oh,
big up yourself. Take a next
one more.
Glenn,
what I'm saying
leave you, Glenn.
One positive thing, Glenn. One positive thing for JFF have done, other than hire a coach. What they had to do.
Why you don't send in your resume, Mr. DeCosta?
Big up yourself, Big up yourself, Glenn. Big up yourself.
Attack. Ryan, you see, one of the difference me and them, right? They talk, right? But I have actions behind my words. I actually take my own money and my time and my effort and my coaching ability and go and try to help the situation on the ground. So I can come up here and yes, it's all talk. Everybody else need to be called to action. Imagine if 100 man on your chat tonight is called to action in Jamaica and said, oh, you know what? I'm coming down there for the September 6th game. And I want to do some clinics. I want to come out and help promote the thing and help organize and give some little fundraiser and help buy some school equipment for some of these kids. Not just football equipment, but some of them may need uniforms so them kids look good going back to school and thing like that. How much did everything and volunteer and come wholehearted? But they will sit up here and chat and say you are negative and this and that. Enough people here can praise the JFF and whatever for whatever job they can do. I consider myself a watchdog, Ryan, just like you. We are to make sure that they're held accountable and they don't just do whatever they want to do and not held. And I asked the man, what had the JFF done as far as infrastructure for the Jamaican football, a field, whatever, a sprinkler system installed here, or this or that. Give me those tangible things, because a real football federation takes some of that money and invest it in the infrastructure of their country. I just don't see that happening. Anyway. Ryan, I'm gonna keep talking. We're not hearing you, Ryan. Oh,
sir. Brad, big up yourself, Brad. Where are you, Brad? I haven't seen you for a long time, bro. I hope all is well with your Bridget. Big up yourself, brother. Enough love and respect, man. Appreciate all the people who come out and tuning in. Show them love, show them support. Appreciate all of you guys. If you haven't liked the videos yet, please do so.
Anyway, Ryan, once again, we have a call on the line?
No, I have no caller tonight. Not right now.
A lot of people really don't know that there's a process in selecting a coach that normal federations, right, go through because they're held accountable to it. And if they mess it up, they're fired. Listen. So and these federations, right, if they mess it up, they're fired and they're held accountable. Only JFF, them in there for life, apparently. And they can make bad hire after bad hire. U20, muck that up. U17, bad hire. Embarrassing results, things like that, whatever. And then the senior national team, a part-time coach who's not fully invested in Jamaica. And there's no consequences for them.
Right. Welcome to the show, brother. I thought you stopped calling the show, bro. You didn't cuss me out. Cuss me out.
I can ease up, brother, because sometimes I can't take some of the things them want to do. I don't say no lie.
No, man. I think you say you stop calling my show because you call how much show and diss me up on the show.
Yeah, man, I talk and call the show, brother. But guess what now?
No, man, I say, you keep on go on other show and slander my name. I think you stop calling the show.
You say, yes, me do it. You see me? But, brother, it's not me see fuckery.
What's the language, brother? Because people keep people winning. What's your
Alright,
language?
when you make a foolishness, they have a call you, Ryan.
What foolishness?
I'm gonna be Zahu. I could be brother.
What foolishness?
Alright, hear me I say no, brother.
Talk your talk. Talk your talk. Don't walk your talk.
Ryan, hear me I say. Me know say no wrong for right. If you never know wrong for right, you wouldn't never hear the right now. You could get distracted when you go to school.
Get what?
You say you could get distracted and mislead when you go to school. You know wrong for right. You see me? And some of the things that we talk about, me know saying that you see. You just put it at the way there. Because you know say the public love them thing there, brother. You get me? Even the letter what JFF said, Liam Bailey if right. Me don't see nothing wrong with that, my general.
So what I said, something wrong with that?
You know, say why JFF come with this and Ray. And listen to what I'm saying, Ryan, right? Even a man have been a hotel, right? Him not run the hotel, him put a man to manage the hotel. So JFF put the coach to manage the football field. See? So if certain things that come out of hand, the coach have to respond to JFF, brother. You know, the coach run the whole of football of Jamaica. The coach have to listen to JFF. You get me? So guess what now? The coach want Liam Bailey and JFF say, yo, just write a letter. That's at least, brother, for write one letter and say, I'm ready for your ball.
I don't disagree with that. I say him can write that letter. Nobody's disagree with that.
Coach.
Yes.
It wasn't really, you see me? As much as me burn him out, me rate him same way. You get me?
Yeah.
But do a lot of stuff other day what don't right. You get me?
Yeah. Now, Carla, can I use your example for something? The hotel? When you bring the manager in for run the hotel, right? To manage a hotel? Guess what's the difference between managing a hotel, hiring a manager to manage a hotel, and hiring a leader to show the owners how I can make more money for your hotel by bringing fresh ideas, by developing the staff and the amenities at that hotel to show them how to make more money rather than just being a manager. And that's the difference I have with a lot of people. They just want somebody come in and maintain the status quo. No, I want a leader to come in and show us how far we can go and come up with those new ideas and things like that. And that's what we need. We stop hiring these managers and hire a leader that's going to come in here and not only lead the team on the field, he's going to lead this JFF and things like that. If you have a strong enough coach with a strong enough contract, you understand that? He can lead them too and show them the way. Yes.
Me listen you talk enough time, you know, right? Me not say right, me not say wrong every time, and you're right sometimes, right?
All right.
But what I know, it's when I mean growing up, you can't talk to a coach. If you talk to a coach, a bench you depend. Or you can't come back at training. That is the power a coach have. You get me? So when I see Liam Bailey, they come up against coach and against the JFF. Brother, them things they go on the football, not because my star in general. There's a consequence to do those things, coach. You know that.
Yeah, but I agree with that. I said that's weak leadership on that coach's part. I've said it several times. The moment Liam Bailey and what's the other one named Ryan that violate curfew? Ryan, you still there?
Stewart.
Yeah, Trevante Stewart. They're gone. They're suspended right away. That's how I grew up learning under my coaches. My coaches, it is swift, immediately. There's no room for nothing. You are suspended. Bum, bum, bum. I don't fly you to Canada. I'm playing a match. Then afterward, I'm done with you. You're suspended.
Coach. You see the Canada fly out too much, eh? Me can understand it. I know you can understand it same way. You get me?
No, no. You have to have guiding principles and stick to your principles.
Me have a line when me have to cross, and no matter what it takes to me cross that line, I'll cross it, and then me discipline you. That is all coach do thing, brother. Coach can't do anything anyhow.
I'm not going to wait 5 months to discipline a player. If a player does something that's worthy of discipline, it should be immediate.
You know, wait 5 months, coach.
But that's what happened. That's what happened.
Before the public know, brother. It happened in Jamaica, and then they go to Canada. It take a week to happen, coach. We just find out late.
Now, once again, apparently, the curfew violation happened.
Coach, no matter go down there with the man.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, the man. I'm trying to show him what real leadership is, versus if you're a little boy there, Ryan, right? Do something, man. Skull School or something. If, he's too young, but if he was old enough on Skull School, and you say, "Oh, okay, man, you can go to the party tonight and go with your girlfriend and thing like that," and in 5 months I'm going to discipline you. What kind of how strong a leader are you as a leader of your family? Is that as a parent? No, man. You have to deal with situations. It's going to balloon on you, and look at the big situation turn into now, when it could have been all so simple.
Ryan.
Yes, sir.
All right, you go to school, you play for your school, you play for club, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, say, you can't keep up certain things in a club or a school, and it goes up.
True.
You see me? You get your punishment, brother. So it's when you come to the national team, you shouldn't be so, brother, because you are one good goalkeeper. I'm here to talk about the punishment where you get. You have to have a rubber bench. And whoever go back out there and can't go back out there.
Mm-hmm.
I same thing in the national team, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
You get me? I same thing, brother. Sometimes we make our feelings getting better, brother. So we might agree with some things, and we don't say everything wrong. Sometimes we have to call a speed, brother. You see
Pick up
me?
yourself, Jesse.
Respect me, General.
Yeah. God, welcome to the show.
Night, people.
Blessings, man. You alright, Bridget?
Yeah, man. There's nobody in the island. They leave for a little while,
Months now, brother.
Good evening, caller.
So it got more while. All right, good evening.
How the family in England?
Everybody good, man. But actually in Germany at the moment still.
Okay. Big up yourself, man, TJ. Go ahead.
All right, here what? The first thing I'm calling for, sir. Isn't this more like a podcast where everybody advise them own opinion?
Yeah.
So why is it whenever somebody speak and say something like they criticize the JFF, somebody always come and protect them? To me, to be honest, the reason why I say that, you see, the moment JFF give the country a 10-year record of consistency, them can't stop get blamed. It's not like they start do what they're doing last week, next week, or the other week, or they have been doing this forever before enough we even born. So it's like the same line continuing. All right, for instance, I'm going to use somebody in the comment section as an example. So much time people say things and Mr. United jump up and reply to them and whatever. People might feel like Mr. United is saying something wrong, but if you take it for a joke, but when you look into context and see what he's saying, he have a point. But people don't look at this to say, oh, he have a point or whatever. 3/4 of the people in the comment section message sometimes, they basically saying stuff, but look at this. Doc has to say something since night about finding coach and seek and build coach. Jamaica find this coach in a Oricum up coach or Oricum up. Them didn't look into it. I'm gonna tell you who even America look into this coach or them bring come now for Pochettino. You know which coach America look into? It's Emma is the female coach. Them bill and them watch and them you know how long them hire that coach before she actually take over, because they know what they want. They have a mindset and bill and say, all right, this is the right coach for the type of football or whatever. So if a coach come in JFF, to me, it's like he are coming in a dictatorship. Them might tell us, say, all right, here what we have 30 baller, and we don't want you to pick this one, and we want you to pick this one. If you can agree with it, you get the job. It will come like in that format, like I saw it go. You get me? So at the end of the day, if a man voice him opinion and say JFF not didn't work, even my grandfather before him dead, I go tell me the same thing because it's from then. And so at the end of the day, you have to them say you have to bend a tree from it young. That the tree they never been from it young, Ryan. So there is no way it go make changes unless I get rid of everybody from in the board there. Or you have to go bring somebody come in who don't know nothing about Jamaica football, but he might try bring in film system and try something new. Right? So until then give at least the country at least 5 years with a consistency, there's not gonna be no change. And it's not just JFF alone. The J3A, same thing. JOA, same thing. Even at the Cricket Federation, same thing. It's the whole body of sports in Jamaica, it gone bad. It gone bad. And Jamaica now go see no success in no farmer sports now. You see the best thing we happening in Jamaica right now, boys and girl champs and schoolboy football. Those are the only good things happening in Jamaica.
No man, the Jamaican Premier League are the well, man.
We actually bring people. You know why those bring people? Because too much corruption in it. You see, anything we brought forth money in Jamaica is gonna be a problem because it's got greed. Everybody wants to see the money at first hand. Everybody wants to see the money at first hand. Jamaica is the Jamaica national team. Alright, say them get 250 million. The president get paid. Whether the money run, yes or no, them are gonna always get for them money. People there is gonna you feel like Jamaica Football Federation and go sit down one day and say you're going. We get 250 million and 100 million after pay me, the president and the vice president. You what we are gonna use $100 million and invest it in a field or infrastructure and know so when the next batch come in, we collect back from that or always you know how much time JFF even kept this irresponsible guys investing own money inside of the football. But guess what? The man them what they don't know, they not do that, them rather kick. They not shorten themselves. If you push the football further. So when people are beat them in the wrong people from beat them, because guess what? Maybe in a different country where they are football bring up. I don't know, yes alone the problem is, but guess what? Type of things are going to Jamaica worldwide. It's just a matter of time before bigger people involved. You see when you have world class baller, people don't know. It's when you have world class baller, you protect them. You know why you protect them? Because they are very them very influential. You see the moment Leon Bailey start attack on certain things and other people involved in it and attack certain things, it quicker reach to FIFA. But people don't realize that. It's when you protect your baller, me hear the man say, oh, coach, not take talk from whatever, man, not take talk. Like, for instance, baller can rough up coach or whatever. Them things that going from Eric Cantona days. Coach couldn't get Cantona them no chat. Right in them the same thing. So football, number one, you can't, it's like being a workplace. You can't work and fit people you work with. Else there's not gonna be no happiness in a just like your home. If you live in your house, as a woman, if your woman live in your house and she afraid of you as our man, you not gonna work out. So you can't they now want football team. When you see the documentary with Vincent Company do the team, and how much people are complaining and whatever because footballer gets soft. The ball of them are grow like girls. So when the man cuss too bad over and rough the football, everybody feel like he's doing wrong. But he's coaching the same way. The man just have team philosophy a different way. So when people are beat JFF, the people them will keep on and protect them like them depend on the pay bill. No one a better for the country. They must get called out. You see, the more alright, for instance, you see if the more people depend them back and beat them and them, see them get beaten and nobody not depend them side, that's where the change is gonna come because when them look everywhere they turn back and joke them. But guess what? You see the people them will agree with them and say them need not make no effort. Them would see the moment them reach the limelight and the world starts to them patch up it for them couple months then. And you see the moment them eyes back off of the map, then gone back down the same drain there was. So them now make no effort from. Some my 2 piece still manners.
Hey Ryan, something one of the callers said about that it's the club's responsibility or to do the infrastructure, and it's just that is so wrong on so many levels. It's everyone's responsibility. So the JFF, the JPL clubs, the parishes, the academies, everybody working together towards the betterment of football in Jamaica. And I see it up here all the time where it's a private and government partnership, whether it's the United States Soccer Federation with the state of like where I'm in Georgia, Georgia Soccer Association, Georgia State Soccer Association, and then what we call counties and cities. All of them invest in the thing. You understand that? Using taxpayer dollars and things like that, but also private money. Arthur Blank Arthur Blank was the owner of the Atlanta United. He helped build a lot of infrastructure in the Atlanta area, things like that, including little artificial pitches at train stations, so people got the ball of them street people in the inner city can't play ball, especially at night because it's lit and thing like that. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but it looked like everybody in Jamaica them said, no, it's not my responsibility, it's them responsibility, rather than everybody under the leadership. And who should be able to lead football in Jamaica? Is it the parishes or the JFF, Ryan? Who should lead everything in Jamaica?
JFF.
The JFF, the Football Federation, is uniquely positioned to be the leader, whether it's the JPL, the high schools, the academies, the whatever, parishes, come up with a plan and a formula that benefits everything on the island. Identify what the issues are and the weaknesses are, and then correct them and address them. And we're not doing that. And when I suggest we do that, then some of them on them beaches say it's not JFF responsibility. Of course it's their responsibility. They're supposed to provide leadership.
Anyway, big up to all of the people down in the comment section. People, hit the like button, people. People, may I run leave on it tomorrow. I have a busy day ahead of me, so manage the time.
Oh, wow.
See?
So anyway, Ryan, how did your new podcast go today?
It was good. It was really good.
I was listening for a while. Did you see me give you a shout out? You didn't see me in the comment section.
Yeah, man, I saw you in the comment section.
Yeah, okay, well, yeah, I did take you meet your match with Miss Crystal. Is she ready for you?
Yes, sir.
And you meet your match with Crystal. None of your chat. Ryan, you wish you ready. Drip you up.
Beat the Barco team, man. Yeah?
Yeah, man. I listen. Hey, it's all good, though, man. All right. I like how you asked the man, where name again, but the things that Jamaican football has done well. And I'm still don't answer the question, Ryan. I'm saying hire a coach. You have to hire a coach. You have to do that. You can't not hire a coach. Or you get credit for that. And then, well, I want to. You say you don't want to go back down that road, Ryan. If you are the CEO of a company, you have to hire somebody that's going to be leading your company for the next 10 years. You're going to look in the background and make sure that that's the person for you, right? You're not just going to grab some person. Anyway, man. When is the last time this coach coached in a team, right? 2019, 2018?
From what?
When was the last time our national team coach coached a team? He was the head coach, the big. About 2018, 2019? QPR or something like that? Ryan, what are you doing?
Yeah.
When was the last time Stephen McClaren coached a team? He was the head man in charge.
I don't know, a long time now.
I think it's QPR, like 2018 to whatever, right? Also, when I talked to my good friend Shaka Hislop, right? Mm-hmm. It wasn't. Shaka played in the Premier League when he was coaching in the Premier League, so I know him. Understand that? So, if he comes down and recruits a lot of different, say bringing 4 or 5 new big time baller, right? Then that's a success for him, Ryan. Would you agree?
Mm-hmm.
But long term now, can he go and teach them and build them, make them play the way they're supposed to play?
Biggest problem with me here, brother, be recruited like the JFF, brother. The man they don't want to put in the work, brother.
Yeah, so we need a coach that's going to put in the work to develop a system that's going to make us be able to play against and be competitive with any team in the world, not just the Cubas and the Dominicas and Dominican Republic and them, the team like that, them side there. And if we're not building the thing towards that, then we're wasting our time. We're going to get knocked out. We're going to get bounced, So I'm hoping he comes in, put in that English system, and just make them and them play. Have the strength and a strong coach, strong person to make them play that way. If they don't play, then sub them out because we have enough ballers now. It's not like we don't have enough ballers. If you look at the depth chart, Ryan, at each position, right? I'm gonna say a position for JFF, and you tell me the first choice and second choice of that position. Left wing.
If what?
Left wing. Who's the top Jamaican first team choice? Who's the second team choice? If I said Damari Gray is first team choice and Cephas is second team choice, right? Would you agree with that? So that's what I want. That's a question to you. So left wing. What's the first choice for Jamaica? And what's the second choice?
Left wing.
Yes.
Damari Gray.
Damari Gray. And then who would you have behind him?
Cephas.
Cephas. Okay, boom. Right wing. Everybody's available now. Everybody's available.
Well, Leon Bailey and Whisper. And who play on the side? Omar.
Leon Bailey and Whisper. Yeah, Leon Bailey and Whisper. Okay. Now,
Omar.
up top, striker. So we're playing a 4-3-3.
Boza or McCl Antonio.
Yeah, you have those. Yeah, Boza, McCl Antonio. Is there a new guy that you put up there if he came on board?
Who is that?
I said if this new coach recruits a new striker.
Yeah.
We'd add to the mix, right?
Yeah.
Okay, boom. All right, let's go. Let's jump over to midfield right now because I have some controversy. Now the back four, right? Who would you have your back four starting for Jamaica? Left back, right back, and two center backs.
Left back. Amari Ben and Greg Lee.
Amari and Greg Lee. Then center backs, right?
Ethan Pinnock. Deshaun Bernard.
Yes.
And
then you can have the other, a couple of the other man them.
Yeah, Low,
and then
Platty Bodier. Over the right side you have
and then the right, Dexter Lemke, wherever else, right?
Yeah.
So and now in the midfield, three of them you can pick.
Midfield.
Two defensive, one attacking.
Midfield. Brain kind of shut down for me, coach.
Remember, you bring that shut down. Now, remember, you can add the new players if they come on board.
Casey Palmer.
No, remember, you have the choice of if the new players come on board. If this coach now is recruiting new players.
Yeah, but we have to, every new player we're going to recruit now, we have to wait till next year.
Why not? Why would
because
that?
Knowing the JFF, the process always take long.
So if Amari Hutchinson having passport now, I'm saying won't come. You wouldn't play him.
Of course, I would play him as an attacking number 10.
Yeah, okay. There you go. So this is the premise of my question, Ryan. If everybody's available to you, the 4 or 5 new players in bringing in, we're not even going to go to Mason Greenwood yet, but to solidify the midfield. Because remember now, as a coach, you can solve your midfield problem, right? By recruiting new players that can do the work for you, right? Or you can teach them a system of play that would get the ball from the defense to the midfield to the wingers and forwards. You understand? And I haven't had a system of play to get it to them. You have to rely on these individual efforts of these players. Some magicians in the midfield. So Ryan, if you want to sleep, and Castle fully kicking you, really tired. Wait, you tired now, Ryan? After me, you always beat me, but me can't hang.
No, because I did a stream today and then I go do some workout and then I'm a little bit tired. I'm human.
So when I said I'm tired, I'm ready to go. I fall asleep. You beat me and you criticize me. The say you can't hang. Yes, you just did that last week.
Sure, me I tell you me tired. I'm human being. You tired all the time.
Oh, but you're a human being. I'm a gargoyle. I'm a monster. I can't be tired. Must be me as a robot.
What's the question, brother? College man.
College man, I have a question.
Right now, college man, the man say you need for bail, bro. College man. Yeah, college man, you need for bail, bro. Cause Kaka tell you for bail. Hey, God.
But Ryan, all those players you've named, right?
Sweet over this a while ago, brother.
Yeah, you spent about a drip me up. So we bring the coach.
No, guys. Me have to run, guys.
What you mean? Me not look like no Xavier. Me not a gut. Me not none of that. What you mean? Fitter than most sun it out there. Right, the man, I tell me I've got and bring a couch to the sideline. I'm coach on the couch.
I don't know, bro. I have to leave, bro. I'm not feeling too well right now.
All right, let's go. Because this college man or whatever had a good question. If this coach is successful in recruiting the Hutchinsons, Greenwoods, Gibbs White, and Reese Nelsons, Mitchell and Aiden, who exactly are going to be left off the team? Because some serious ballers coming now. That's a college man asked that question in the chat section, right?
Yeah, but it is important to know that we as fans, we don't stick to player, right?
That's
Once
right.
come in at the right time, and we want to improve the team, and we want the team to better. Simple as that. Update.
There you go.
You have an issue, Mason Greenwood come in and play for Jamaica, coach?
I have no issue. Right? What happens is a private matter between Mason Greenwood and his girlfriend and wife and baby mother now, right? Who are you to be interfering in their personal relationship? I'll come give you your 2 cents about the situation. In the outer order. If she is a person that was affected and she forgive him and she move on, she have baby by him and things like that, who are you to hold a grudge? What a 2 damn outer order.
Okay. So you don't have no issue with him coming?
0 issues. If he has a Jamaican passport and has the qualifications to play for Jamaica, come on, son. We need you because Lord knows we haven't been getting a coaching to propel Jamaica, so we might as well get better and better ball.
You're looking at football alone, I will now look at how many women abuse in Jamaica and all of this stuff and stuff.
Yes, well, domestic abuse and physical violence is a serious problem, not only in Jamaica but all around the world. This goes on.
What's going on in Jamaica right now?
You know, so it has been a problem in there, things like that. So I understand that, but every case needs to be taken on a case by case basis, and you can't lump everything together. You understand that? All right, Ryan. Look like you're ready for going.
Yeah, people, I'm not feeling it, man. I just feel like I need to done. I'm not feeling it. I have to work with my brain, man. Unless Takasta want to carry on the back.
No man, because me I getting a serious row with some of them in the section. Because some of them too out of damn order. They don't argue facts in around. I tell you, your comment section, all it is throw insults and throw buckle. Because they're immature and they can't put together two intelligent thoughts. Some of them, you know.
Crystal.
Good evening, Coach DaCosta.
And the
guys in the comment section. The guys who are watching, don't forget to hit the like button, guys. Ryan, you're disrespectful for what you just did. And I'm not even going to explain what you just did because you know exactly what you just did. Coach DaCosta don't even have a clue what we're talking about, and I'm not going to dissect into it.
No, man.
Before I go and catch my beauty sleep. No, you're disrespectful. You just basically throw SHIT in my face after the conversation that we had.
No, man.
You're
Come on.
disrespectful for that.
Nobody with foolishness.
That's all I want to tell you. That it's not no foolishness. You're disrespectful.
No.
Again,
come on.
Coach DaCosta is oblivious to what we're talking about. No. You're disrespectful for that.
Come on, man.
Coach DaCosta is oblivious. Coach DaCosta is oblivious to what I'm referring to.
No, man. That's cool. Nobody go down that road, man. Oh my God.
No, you already go down that road.
Stop the foolishness.
You already go down that. It's not no foolishness. I'm not going to get loud because I don't want to disturb my neighbors.
May I chat? Come don't tell me may I do something. May I chat?
May I not talk? I block your number. I just call it to make you know. The uncle will unblock it when it's time to do our podcast.
Alright.
What did he do, Crystal? You ever tell me?
Coach DaCosta, you need to drip up the boy. Don't make a boy talk to you like that, Coach. Drip him up.
I agree.
Crystal, stop influence DaCosta for the wrong
Crystal, you see, the man them hang me anyway in the chat section. The man them threaten me. Say they will beat me up. They can't go to Jamaica and Ryan don't handle them for me. So I handle them myself, but then them shut me down when I start to handle them. I don't need Ryan helping. I can handle it myself.
Sometimes I try to handle it for you, Coach DaCosta. He hasn't told you. Yeah, sometimes I'll call him up and say, Ryan, you need to handle XYZ. This person said XYZ. Tell a lie, he did pick up on it. He did. The first time I pointed it out to him, I'm not going to lie, he did actually speak to a certain individual about some of the comments that they were saying about you. But you need to drape him up. Drape him up.
Yeah, but sometimes, Crystal, sometimes I say everything.
Crystal, I'm not blaming you. I know somebody don't say everything.
Just last time I was on, right? This one called Dr. DR, right? Say hates me. I mean, every time I come, he hates me. I said that's such a powerful word. And for me chatting football, I don't say nothing about the man mother. I don't say nothing about him, but I just talking football and analyzing the hiring of the coach for the national team of Jamaica. And the man he hate me for that hatred.
And you know what? I agree with you. And Ryan Jackson does nothing about it. What type of friend type of friend is he?
What? I didn't even know when you talk. What you talk about?
Yeah, I agree with you, Coach Acosta. You know what? Football is a game of opinions. Football is a game of opinions. We're all entitled to share our opinions as long as it's
Crystal, what you talk about? Because you're the man talking a code, What you talk about?
We're not speaking.
We're not speaking a code, Ryan.
What happened?
You, as the moderator of the show, need to monitor your comment section and things like that. Make sure they behave themselves.
We're not speaking.
Sometimes I see it. Sometimes I don't see it, bro. Sometimes I just don't see it.
Okay,
if you point it out to me, sometimes I don't see it because sometimes me blank, me win in the car. Sometimes it can be distracted for the comment section. You keep on paying attention and it disrupt the whole show. So sometimes
but Coach.
Yes.
Ryan, sorry to cut you off. Coach, sometimes you need to drape him up because you make my job harder. When you don't drape him up, he feels like he can come and drape me up. And I can't stand for that. So you need to stand up in my chest sometimes.
Crystal,
on his neck sometimes.
Let me first say this. Your knowledge of football is amazing. You are brilliant when it comes to the football. And especially at EPL. I hear you today and I hear you talking, analyzing the team them. And and your delivery is amazing. Deliveries mean how you present it to so Ryan, a lot of times, right? Ryan would make the man them handle me something in the comment section, right? Or when I'm calling, right? And instead of allowing me to address them, him go to the next caller. Don't give me a chance to respond to them. Because I told Ryan, I don't need you to protect me, Ryan. I can protect myself, but you don't allow me to protect myself. And things like that. Because remember, it's I agree, yeah. So I want you to continue with your brilliant analysis and keep him straight and make him delivery become a little bit better. Nobody say he can't have your little twang.
He's a good person, he has a good heart. I'll give him that. That's why we've been friends for a good couple of years now. He does have a good heart. As annoying as he is, he has a good heart. I'll give him that. Very annoying, he has a good heart.
I'm a bread, he's the only show I come on. Other people ask me come on, I'm sure, I said no. I watch them show, but I don't come on. I don't go on this show. Only Ryan show I come on.
Yeah.
Hey, DaCosta.
Yeah.
Can't believe say I'm a friend and you make sure sidestep you on a beat.
That's because you deserve your beating. It's for your own good.
You're not a good friend. You make sure sidestep you.
You heard of tough love?
Brethren, you make sure sidestep your brother. You don't know what shot playing in your brain, brother. Anyway. Because today, me a beat her, right? Me a beat her about a look about team, No, you make sure come over here and play for your brain, brother. Stop your foolishness, DaCosta.
Now you stop your foolishness and handle your thing right. Want to become a proper presenter and control your platform and control a guest in your platform and make sure that they know there's consequences and repercussions if them get out of line. When the last time you blocked somebody, Ryan, for saying something out of order? When the last time you blocked somebody for saying something out of order in your comment section?
Long time I don't.
Oh, remember the man saying, "Well, slap me" when them see me? You don't block him? Oh, there you go. Your bad memory now.
Who said him to slap you?
Ryan, don't bother. You're gonna get me upset. That happened in the show.
I don't
When the
remember.
man threatened me.
The man called me and said, "I go box me on my face."
We're not talking about you. You see what he did, Crystal? He switched it from me, man threatening me, to somebody threatening him.
He's good at that. Ryan is excellent at moving the goalposts. That's why when people refer to him as stupid, I actually laugh because I'm thinking he's very far from it. He's extremely smart. You know, he knows what he's doing. He's not stupid.
Actually, when the last man that threatened me, right, I screenshot it and I sent it to Francis. Francis is the other co-host. By the way, where's Francis anyway?
You know, I'm calling Francis. I'm not getting him. I message him. I will call him tomorrow.
I remember I dealt with last time I was on with Francis. We had a little disagreement, a little argument, and I don't hear from him since.
Yeah.
I
haven't getting no response.
But wait, Coach, who's your team in the EPL?
My team? It's Liverpool, only because my father was a Liverpool fan. And that's the team.
Well, you look
who I
like
want.
a Liverpool fan, unlike certain people, not going to call their name. So you should pop over the podcast at some point.
Yeah, okay. Like I said, but I really never followed them when I became an adult and things like that. You know, I was over here. You know, I mean, you watch the match when you can and things like that. It's not like where you have YouTube and you can watch every match and everything. So someone who forgets that us old head. Remember, Crystal, I'm going to be 58 years old this year, you know. So I'm very old. So we back in the day, in America, we couldn't get the matches the way we can now. You understand that? So it was hard to follow them. It's hard to follow your team. You have, thing like that. So a lot of country guys that you're lucky now. Oh, you didn't think I was that old, Crystal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Chrissy. See, Ryan, you can you get a compliment every now and then, you know.
You can. You're more than me. I mean, the phone lines and the live stream is open up. Obviously tonight was our first show, the introduction. But you're more than willing to stop by and share your opinion to make it more comfortable for yourself. Perhaps you can watch a match of your choice and then dissect it with us. You know, no problem.
Okay. Yes. Well, I would thank you for the invitation. Ryan, don't give me that invitation. I'll know.
Ryan on bad mind, you have to stay with him. He has a good heart, but he kind of look a bit on bad mind sometimes, you know?
The other day, Ryan me on the show with 6 other guests in the box. Them. I'm going to keep the box that open, Ryan.
Why for that?
What do you mean, what? What? Ryan, I'm talking. What?
Don't do that, man.
Don't do what? You had me on with, there was like 6 boxes open with guests on your show the other day, right? And Crystal, guess what? I don't know if he's watching or not, Crystal, right? Guess what the guests them start complaining about? Them say I'm monopolizing it. And all the callers, 90% of the callers call in to ask me a question, Coach DeCosta, not them. And them say me I monopolize the situation. I say, how them out order? They just want to hear my perspective because it's new and fresh. Them already know what them are going to say.
Ryan, you need to realize that Coach DeCosta is a star, okay?
Yeah, but
he's a star. There's nothing
you know what star treatment come with.
Yeah, right, but you don't treat me them that. You don't protect me, you know.
Oh, you ever want listen, bro. When you're a star, it come with a lot of popularity. People just see you at the restaurant, you just get food free, you get all of them things there. But you have a thing. If you slip, people are going to beat you and people are going to win.
Crystal, I have to tell you, I got Jamaica in March. Mina Island Grill and Ryan Fandema run up to me, Coach DeCosta. I go up Dave's Lobster up on the North Coast in Ochi, and then run up, Coach DeCosta. I'm at Margaritaville, and then run up on me, Coach DeCosta. So Ryan, let me have celebrity on the damn island, so I'm have to big him up for that.
No, yeah, it will. Like I said, he does have a good heart. He's hard-headed, but he does have a good heart. I'll give him that. He means well.
Yeah, them call me Lionel Richie. All of them I call me Coach Lionel Richie down on the island. Like Ryan. So me look like Lionel Richie.
So the man got go over Elcha and the man them charge him. How much him charge again?
Okay, let me tell you the story, Crystal. Ryan, bad mind, right? No red if it's that. Be negative, right? I took two other coaches when I went on to do my coaching clinic in March, right? After the clinic was over,
Yeah.
and the two coaches that helped me, right? Drive me around. I said, I'm gonna buy them dinner. Them asked me what I want to eat. I said I want some nice fresh fish. And thinking, I said, and then they started taking me. I didn't know they were taking me to Hellshire. It was late. It was in the evening. Now we're going to the place. Now the one man meet us at the gate and come park us, right? Then they walk us to this shop. It's run by all women. Pure women run the shop, right? When you go in the shop, Crystal, the sign say, red snapper, $2,500. Parrotfish, $2,500, right? But because we're linear creatures, right? Meaning that we read from the left to the right. Like if you're in some of these Asian dialects, they read from the right to the left. I think, but we read from the left to the right. So the parrotfish and the red snapper and the lobster all said 2,500. But on top of it now, the sign it says per pound. A different word on top of it said per pound. The lady now weigh the fish. We select the fish. She cooked the fish. We eat the fish. She said, "Oh, I forgot to weigh the fish." So she get another fish now that not cook and weigh it. I said, "That's why I'm gonna charge you for that. It look like the same size fish." So she ended up charging me $40,000 for 3 fish and 1 lobster. And
Wow.
On festival and things like that. I said, no, man, because one fish was $8,000, one was $9,000 because it's per pound. And if the fish was 3 pounds, it's 2,500 per pound. But then they don't make that clear to you. And they know they've had this problem before. It's not them that they had this problem before, but that's how they chop you. I learned a new term there. Chop them bad. So me now, this big popular foreign coach now, Coach Da Costa up on the island. You guess what the other 2 coaches wanted to do? I'm now call them name. They said, let's get in the car and just go. And I said, no, man. It was supposed to be that word get out. Coach Da Costa run off, dine and dash. So I bite the bullet. I pay the lady the $40,000, which was $260 US. She get me bad. Chop me up in a little pieces and feed me to little fish them. And she probably let me pay the fisherman and catch the fish a decent amount for that fish there.
Probably not.
And this last thing, let me say this last thing, Crystal, right? My mother-in-law took me to Terra Nova Hotel, big, expensive, fancy hotel in Kingston, right? Guess how much was their fish? The same fish we had there, right? $3,000. So Sherry's was $9,000 in Hellshire, and the one now in that big hotel was $3,300. In a nice dining room, me out there with the bug them and the mosquito on the beach, and she charged me 3 times the amount.
The bugs and the mosquitoes is authentic.
Yeah, them all a nutriment because some fly down from my fish, I'm still near him.
Yeah. Here's the Crystal one left out the most important part of the story.
What?
No, you don't understand why him get chopped. Him no go over there and cut off foot pants and.
But I was gonna say something like that.
Eh?
I was gonna say something.
Yes, him
similar
go
to
like
that.
him a big shot and him a speak his spoken.
Cha-cha boy.
Cha-cha boy.
First, okay, see, if I lie, right? I lie, you can lie like a rug. Crystal, every time I go down there, right? I say we go to the market. I go with my mother-in-law. Let me give you time. I was with my mother-in-law, my auntie, and the helper that helps my mother-in-law, right? And before we go in the market, right, them turned to me and said, David, you can't speak. Me, Coach Da Costa, I can't open my mouth. I said, why? Because if you open your mouth, they're going to give us a higher price.
Yeah, that's true.
So I shut my mouth and keep my tongue. And the man them and the woman them in the market still look upon me and give me the higher price, no matter what. And my uncle, when I got back home and tell a story, right, he said, listen, no matter what you did, them look upon you and know you're from foreign. And then he said something I didn't agree with, but it was very funny. He said, them smell the soap on you.
Yeah, you know what, Coach? He's right. When I go back home, sometimes I'm just not seen. I just let my family deal with everything. My mouth, I am not opening my mouth because I've lived in London for over 20 years. So even when I speak with my mother tongue, you can still hear that accent because, like I said, I've been there for over 20 years, right? So it can't be masked completely. But even if I don't open my mouth, Jamaicans can identify you. Jamaicans back home can identify someone who's a foreigner, like someone who's based obviously based off the way that we dress. And that's not to say that we dress better than them, because I think there's a lot of Jamaicans in Jamaica that just better than foreigners, but they can still identify us. I don't know how they do it, but they can tell when you've traveled. And again, I am adding emphasis on I do not believe that foreigners dress better than Jamaicans back home, because some Jamaicans back home look better than foreigners. Because Jamaicans, we're well put together.
Well,
So yeah, what's called the foreign look.
So I had on my flip flops, but I have to confess, Crystal.
Giveaway.
Crystal, I have to confess. Before I came down, I had a manicure and a pedicure. So them said, "I'm looking on your foot and know you're a foreigner." You laugh, she laugh, right?
I mean, you look like you're well put together, anyways. But they'll be able to tell that you've traveled 100%.
Yeah, man. I mean, I can't hide no more, so I don't even hide it. And then Ryan make me famous now. So
Ryan's an easy target as well. Ryan could easily get chopped. Worse if it's a woman, because he's not telling the woman them no. So if the woman them tell him 8,000, how is gonna do them?
In Ryan's defense, he had recommended I go to a certain place in Hellshire and I'll get a discount. But I'd forgotten, and I remember I was with the man them. I thought they know the run-ins and they knew it too. Them get chopped right along with me, And the man that park you, take you to the specific restaurant. All of them are work together. Conspiracy. Crystal, them see me I come. Pockets just full with cash and credit cards, American.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry that happened to you, but it can happen. It can happen to any one of us, Even like my favorite parish back home is Portland. Although I wasn't born in Portland, it's still my favorite parish. And so when I go there, I go to I don't want to name the beach that I usually go to, because I don't want to badmouth them or give them bad publicity. But I kid you not, 1 year I went with my family, and it was about, say, 500 per ticket. And I kid you not, in less than a year, I went back and they were saying 1,500. And I got mad instantly. That time I had to speak because I felt like my family, I'm just like, one thing I dislike, maybe it's just my family, they're too tolerant to foolishness. So I was like, guys, less than a year ago, they were charging us a completely separate price. How is it that they're now charging us extortion fee? But on that occasion, I felt like the security was trying to pull a fast one. So I just said, you know what, turn the vehicle around and let's go to another beach. And the second beach that we went to, he was they were a bit more lenient. They just basically said, pay us what you want, because we use the money to keep up the upkeeping of the beach, which was much better. So we ended up, whatever we would have given to the first beach, we just gave it all to the second beach, because they are pro.
Hey, 3 years ago, right, I took my kids to what's the name of the mountain park up there in Ocho Rios, by Duns River Fall, Ryan? That park with
I go nowhere Jamaica, man. I don't know where, brother.
What's the name of the park? One of the Jamaica know about the amusement park on the north coast by Ocho Rios and Duns River Fall. Ryan, what street where I laugh about?
Yo, we can remember one time.
Hold on, guys. One second. Mr. United, the same way that my husband put up with me with the one bag of talking is the same way your man put up with you with your one bag of talking. You love some people. Don't ramp with me. My name Craig Butler.
I would say United.
Bro, United.
Fight tonight.
United. Jano Bala.
You need to settle himself because him love ball like some little newborn baby.
United,
him
please, man. Because the man a call, brother. You soon get the chance, brother.
Don't talk to me. I'm a big married woman with a family of my own. Don't ramp with me them way they look a boy.
United.
Relax
Stop
yourself.
it, bro. Cool on, Crystal. Stop it.
Can I, Crystal, can I get back to my story now? Right, you beat him it up already.
United, easy no
Tell
man.
him and his husband to relax themselves. And them stuff them I talk about right now. I love company you're showing up, but sometimes people like
No man, but
United, them love part. They must smell in crutches. Don't do it with
but
me.
me I tell him
I'm
easy,
a
brother.
decent person, but don't smell you underneath with me. I'm not Mr. Butler.
United, Bill,
Yeah.
brother. Bill, bro, you get
people.
in, brother. That's why. That. I don't know why every time the man them behave like this. Not United. Every time they want call and them now get them just gone down to the comment section, gone disrupt the whole thing, brother. Come on, bro.
Maybe him get jealous like me not supposed to talk to Ryan. I have never spoken to Coach DeCosta before. What? Am I not supposed to talk to Ryan and Coach DeCosta? I'm just minding my business. Why you feel the need to be rude? I hate rude people.
I don't see him respond yet, Ryan.
Rude people.
man.
That's the
Him
one
nah-
thing I
him
don't
done,
like.
man. Him done,
I do not like rude people. I don't
But-
visit again. I don't like to be picked on, Ryan, and you know it. I don't like to be picked on. Don't do
Yeah.
them.
So Crystal, right? Crystal, I went to this mountain amusement park up there in the north coast of Jamaica, right? And I'm waiting in line, and the lovely family in front of me, right? They got you, and it was like $40 US or $60 US per the adults and the pitney them, right? Me walk up with my two young pitney them now, right? One was like 6, and the other one was like 10. And the lady looked me up and down and said $130 each, cause I'm a foreigner.
Listen, Coach, my advice to you is go with someone in your family.
No,
and-
but that's. Let me finish the story, Krista. Let me finish the story. Guess who was with me, but didn't make it up there because there was an old lady. My mother and my mother-in-law, the two of them. So now, one of the things I do when I find disrespect and bad treatment at any business, no matter America, Jamaica, wherever, I don't support them. I said, no, I'm not paying that. I said, I'm a Jamaican. My citizenship is guaranteed by the Constitution, not by owner looking me up and down, saying he's a foreigner and things like that. I charge my two pitney them $130 each, and me $130 US each for going to look. And I'm at 4 rides, and one of them rides wasn't working. Them out order, man. So I go back, when we come back down, right? Because my mother-in-law, my mother, old lady, right? Them can't go on a ride and things like that. So they're just gonna go shopping or whatever they do, right? So when we're coming back down the hill, she said, "What happened?" I said, "Them charge us $130, and the people in front of us, I heard us charge them $40 and $60 and things like that." The two old lady march up the hill and go one big row, ready for fight off everybody. Them the 80-year-old lady, them ready for fight off everybody. Where them there? Where they who are trying? All you have to do is, my mother, you can't do nothing to her and pitney them. You know, she's ready for destroy you. And my mother-in-law, the woman she love me, she said, "What?" And them go up there now, look for manager and just make a big row. And I said, "No, I don't work that way. I'm not gonna make a fuss and cuss. I'm just not gonna give you my business. You understand that? We're gonna go to the beach and have a good time." And thing like that, and we're not. Why am I forcing my money on you because you're a bad thing? How can you? If you come to America now, you go to Disney World, right, in Orlando, Crystal, right? They're not going to say, "Are you from England? Maybe you a different price, 3 times of what everybody else pay because you're from England. You hear your accent." No, the price is the price for everybody. Jamaica, no, them get foreigner, all kind of Scandinavian people, white people are just and I pay the money. I said, "Listen, no better than me."
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's just Jamaica. I don't agree with it, but it's just Jamaica, isn't it? It's to be expected. Love my people, but my God, it's to be expected.
But I didn't know that. One of my other family members know the owners of that damn resort, that mountain park. I forget the name of it. Some park around with them about the thing that got you, the roller coaster. The Cool Runnings roller coaster, and then we have another one that go through the canopy. It's one of them that look. You have 4 rides and one wasn't working. And the man have tried to chop me around $130 for me and $130 for my pitney them, and they were like 6 and 10 at the time. Craziness, man.
We say you got Arnett Garden and you read it. You got Cayman Spot.
I went to Arnett. I went to 2 matches at Arnett Garden, Ryan.
Well, Crystal, the man come by me show and say, he might go watch match at Arnett Garden. You see?
Who is that?
Stop lying, Ryan.
Cool that say he might go
Oh,
He might go
cool.
watch match at Arnett Garden, and when we realize that has to turn up at the with the chuck and with the Cayman
Big lie, a big lie that Ryan said a big lie. So I see why you trip. Yes, Crystal, I'm taking your advice. A big lie. I get the name of when I play the cricket. You know the cricket. What the name of the cricket oval?
Savannah Park, brother.
Savannah Park, and then Caymanas Park. Because I mix it. Of course, I mix it. I'm not from Jamaica.
Yeah.
But you know, I call Savannah Park Caymanas Park. One is a horse racing track. The other one is a cricket pitch. But they play football.
You doing that? Say you got Arnett, we got Caymanas Park.
No. I actually went down to Arnett Garden to the actual field down there when I go to the match day. In your jungle, however you call it. My mother-in-law refused to take me down there, you know, Crystal. Arnett Garden match. She said, "No, they're gonna slit your throat." I said, "What? What? At a JPL match?" She said, "No, man, Arnett, blah blah blah." But my father-in-law said, "No, come, I'm gonna take you." And my father-in-law took me and my kids, and we went down there. And nobody did not, no problem, no nothing. Some of these old-time Jamaicans build up certain things in them head.
Yeah, the young ones will do the same as well, because there's times that I want to do certain things when I go back home, and my family just won't allow me to do it. They just won't. They won't.
Yeah,
can't go without.
She refused to take me.
And these are young people, so sometimes they mean well.
There was a white assistant coach for the Arnett Garden, and I did a clinic with his younger team. He coaches at a club. Our academy, and their younger team, he was a coach of that team. And I remember I did a clinic, and then I was refereeing the match and thing, and I hear my American accent when I was refereeing, and he said, and invite me to the match and thing, and blah blah blah. So I mean, you know, when I told my mother-in-law where we're going, no man, they're gonna cut your throat or slit you. I'm like, wow, really? In the middle of the match, or after the match, or before? Let me know. She refused to take me. I just tell my father-in-law, because you know I don't know Jamaica, and I can't drive on the wrong side of the road. So you know, Uber's there now, but you know, back then.
That's another thing. I mean, I've had my license for what close to a decade now, and it's like, I don't know how they do it in the States, but over here you can get like a automatic license or a standard license. The standard license is like that translates to your full driver's license, because it allows you to drive manual and also automatic.
Okay.
And having my license for like close to a decade, I wouldn't drive in Jamaica. It's just too much for me. Yeah.
Anyway, all right. So, Ryan, you still up? Still with us?
Yeah, man. Man, I'm a pressure. I say since Crystal come, I don't want to sleep anymore.
No, I'm here to support Coach DaCosta, not you, Ryan, because you want to close up on the live stream because you're tired. What about when Coach is tired?
No,
when
man.
Coach is tired, you tell him,
Yes, you can. Ryan, stop it lying, because I remember it was on Saturday, right? And Crystal, I was on the football pitch with the pitting them my coach from 9 a.m. the match them start. You know, the hot sun in Georgia. And if you've been to Georgia, you know how hot it is. All the way down. And Ryan now have me up at 2 a.m., 1:30, 2 a.m. on them shore. And I said, when it wasn't out on the hot football pitch all day, when then I know, so eat peanut and popcorn.
Yeah.
I know about me, you can't hang. Because I've been working all day. I've been up all day. What's your excuse, Ryan?
No, because I went to after the stream last night. So it's because the light sometimes it take me long to go to sleep. If I put ice on my forehead and all that them things. So that's why I went to bed after. I couldn't sleep until about 6 o'clock this morning.
Well, right? Crystal, I'm anointing you the new leader. This whole leader Ryan and Coach DaCosta and everybody else. You're the new leader. You know why? Ryan abdicate.
No, I can't manage Ryan's audience. I can't. This is why a lot of the times I'm actually watching and I just don't say nothing. And I tell Ryan that sometimes when me and him speak on the phone, he's probably surprised at what I say to him, because he probably thinks.
So, Crystal, let me ask you a question, Crystal. Right? I told him I didn't criticize Coach McClaren, right? I criticized the selection process that doesn't properly vet the coaches and find out, beforehand, what's the playing style, what's the system of play, how will they solve the midfield problem, how you solve this, and you really vet them and things like that. McClaren hasn't coached a team since 2018, 2019, right? And he's 63 years old and things like that. So I'm raising these concerns because I said the JFF doesn't vet these coaches properly, and they keep choosing these coaches, right? Herman Hagemson, a defensive coach, you understand, who doesn't know how to use attacking players, and we saw it into fruition. So those are the general, and the man them beat me, say me I hate and this and that and be negative, and you just can't have a sophisticated football conversation with a lot of people in this chat section. They're just too immature, unsophisticated.
You know what it is? I think, like as I said, I think some people they don't really mean much by it, and sometimes it's not necessarily what we're saying, but not what we're saying, but how we're saying it. And also language. A lot of people don't read into language. So I think for the most part, the comment section might say something to you, but they're not trying to like disrespect you or like to like mentally break you down, if that makes sense. It's just we don't really as Jamaicans, we don't really focus on culture per se when we're speaking to people, not culture, language when we're speaking to people per se. We don't really pay much attention to it, because the other night I was listening to someone, I can't remember what the word was when he used a particular word towards you, or he said something about shut your mouth or something like that.
Yes.
Ryan had to interject and say, coach, it doesn't mean it like so. That's what I'm saying. That's an example of language. Right?
Yeah, I understood that because remember my Jamaican grandmother and them is the one that teach me Jamaican, and I heard you heard this term "puppy show." Ryan, what does puppy show mean?
Yeah.
Ryan,
Yeah.
come off under the bed. What does puppy show mean, Ryan? Ryan, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Usually,
you heard puppy show, right? Krista, you know what does it mean to you?
No, man.
As I said, usually when someone's saying that to you, they'll be like, you're a joke, or you're a joke of the thing, something along those lines,
Yeah. So when I had asked my grandmother what puppet show mean, right? You know what she said it was? She said back in the 50s, the TV shows used to come on, right? And it was a puppet show. You understand? Howdy Doody and Kookley Fran and Ollie. The black and white TV, it was a puppet show, but Jamaicans said change it into a puppy show. So when it says a puppet show, it's actually, that's what they're trying to say, puppet show. So they say puppy show. That's what the language over these decades now. So just the etymology of the term and the word and things like that. So that's what here to educate the Ryan audience sometimes, because Lord knows some of them need it.
Reggie,
yeah.
Krista,
you
give him a big forward tonight, man.
I never do it for you. I do it for Coach DaCosta and the guys in the comment section.
But Crystal, you need to tell the man say him not for too thin skin over the comment section. Because look like him listen to you more than me. Him get this when you say something, him just say, okay, I'm done. Him no question it like home.
People take things differently. That's why I told you that I'm even afraid to phone in onto your show most times. Your comments can be a bit mad at times. Not all of them. And sometimes you have to just remind yourself that it's just Jamaicans and it's the language. They don't necessarily mean anything harmful by what they do. But sometimes if you're having a bad day, you don't want to think about that.
No, Crystal, sometimes I'm serious about my football, right? And we're having this heartfelt, serious discussion, and a man that come with pure insult. See, if we're arguing about who's going to win, Man City or Arsenal, who's going to win EPL, right? You can have a good argument and you support your argument with facts, right? But if somebody say you're just an idiot, you're a clown, you're this, and just hurl insults, and no facts to support the argument. That's what I'm talking about. And Ryan let them get away with that. I said, no, Ryan, people shut them down. And the other thing I don't like, Ryan, when they make the same point 10 times in a row. They would say, they come and say, you can't disrespect JFF. And and them say, Ryan don't allow you to interrupt them and stop them, right? And you can't disrespect JFF. Bag a word, and don't disrespect JFF. Bag a word, bag a word. Don't. CM point them back and say, right, you must shut them down. Add something new to the conversation. They're not adding no new facts and no insight. Them just over there to defend JFF, no matter what.
Yeah, JFF is an interesting topic. Even with the recruitment of the new gaffer, that's an interesting one as well. That's one that myself and Ryan have dissected off air. Obviously as fans of our national team, we wish him well, but naturally there's going to be question marks. And just because you question the appointment doesn't mean that you want the person to fail. Anybody would do that. Whenever
Right,
there's
100% agree with you. 100% agree with you.
question mark, always going to have question mark. Even veteran managers can have question marks when they've been at a club for far too long. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you wish bad for the new gaffer that's come on board.
Yeah. So, Chris, I've been coaching for over 30 years now, right? And during my coaching career, I have practical where I have to battle certain coaches, right? And they're good, and they make you become a better coach. So when them tactics change, you have to change your tactics. But you learn by coaching thousands of games, right? And it really helps your coaching. So when I was watching Jamaica national team under Jaime Hargreaves, I wasn't seeing a thing being built and being fixed. Just players out there doing what they want to do. During the Gold Cup on this first thing, I saw the center backs go from the back line to the forward line, and the play took them there. They just decided, I'm going to go up there and score a goal and things like that. And I said, who's in charge of this team? The man can go do whatever they want to do and things like that. So when I started sounding the alarm about Hermé Hardimson, right? The man then beat me now because Hermé couple of days, just a big bag of sweet flowers. I said the right things, but there was no there. There's no coaching philosophy being pushed and being implemented and being stamped on the team. Any coach can coach a low block defense. Everybody stay behind the ball. Don't go far. Only go forward with your wingers on one midfield or whatever, and things like that, and just counter attack off of it. And hope you score a goal. And so I said there was nothing being developed, and the man then beat me for over a year. And when it turned out that I was right, the man them, a lot of them, to their credit, came and say, yeah, the Costa is right, and I'm changing mine. But now that I'm pointing out the flaws in this new coach's resume, oh, you're too negative, just support the coach. I said, they don't learn. They don't learn from their past mistakes. Yeah. Let's take a wait and see attitude, see if this coach can implement a system of play and build on it in his next 4 matches before the next World Cup qualifier. That's a reasonable position to take.
Yeah, I think it's so unfortunate, but I think given the current climate of things, in terms of what happens with the high echelons within the Jamaica Football Federation, Ryan touched on something earlier on, paraphrasing about, it was either Ryan or one of the callers, I can't remember who, talking about, how a meeting between the JFF and any respective, coaching candidate would go. So they might say something, again, paraphrasing with what the individual said. We have 30 players. This is who you can select and XYZ. If you don't want that, you can't have the job. Something along those lines. And that in itself is obviously politics. And we know that there's politics across football. Like JFF are not unique with their politics. Politics isn't something that's unique to just Jamaica Football Federation alone. It's widespread across the CONCACAF nation. In AFCON, it's probably more obvious in CONCACAF nations and in AFCON, and it's probably a shameful reason why it's so blatantly obvious. But that doesn't mean that there isn't politics with like the English FA, for example. But what I was saying is, when it comes to all these, when it comes to all these managerial appointment, because we know of our internal happenings, sometimes it's kind of, the less you know, the better, because it does suck the joy out of the what is supposed to be the beautiful game.
Yeah.
Because we know about the internals.
Yeah, what I was saying, right? Where the professional organization normally conduct a coaching search, right? They form a search committee, right? Says a 5-member search committee, right? and they said 40 people apply for the job, right? And the leader of the committee said, each one out of 4 man, take 10 coach and vet that coach, do a deep dive, and then give me the top 10 names. And then as a committee, we'll go over the top 10 names and narrow it down to 5. These 5 will get an interview and things like that. Within the interview, I want some established coaches and blah, whatever your criteria is, right? And the coach, and then what are the problems he's going to face? How will you fix Jamaica's midfield should be the number one question you should ask these prospective coaches. And the answer to that question should dictate whether they get the job or not. You understand? When during the press conference, one of the media members asked the new coach, McClaren, what he's going to do to fix Jamaica a midfield. And he dodged the question. He never answered the question. So I'm saying, no, if you have a proper vetting process, when you choosing this coach, that question would have been asked to him already. And he would have his answer ready already because your committee, search committee, already asked that question. But apparently they didn't ask that question because Jamaica apparently goes headhunting. Headhunting means them say, okay, let's go get Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Oh, we don't have enough money. Ole turned down because we don't have enough money. Let's go get Steve McClaren then. Yes, and former Manchester United coach, big name. Let's go get him. So rather than doing a proper search and then also try to interview some young coaches, this one them really beat me. I said, let's target some young up and coming coaches, right? And vet them too. So guess what? Maybe not this hiring cycle, but the next hiring cycle, he's on our radar. We've already talked to him and understand him, and then we'll watch his career going forward. And guess what? In 2 years, we may have to make another change, and he'll be available, and his CV will be much more improved by then. But no, they don't want to do things the right way. They want to go and just head and grab the next coach with a big name. Manchester United coach, even though he hasn't coached since 2018, 2019, the last time he ran something. You understand? And then he had a period there for 7 years, Crystal. We only stayed 1 or 2 years at a club, meaning that he's been fired 8 times. He's been sacked 8 times. Or he's been sacked 9 times in 13 years. And for 1 7-year period, he kept jumping from club to club to club, Crystal. So I said, these are red flags. These are not disqualifiers. But you are to look deeper and down and find out why did you fire this coach? Find out who the general manager is or the president of the club or whoever. Why did you get let go of this coach after 1 year? And one job he got fired mid-season after only half a season at the club. That's when you do a proper vetting, where you dig down deep and you look into their CV and you just ask a lot of questions of not them, but the people that fired them and hired them. Why did you hire them and why did you fire them? And things like that. That's a proper vetting. And then next thing you know, you might find this young coach that is so brilliant and have the ideas and can talk to these modern footballers and relate to them. And all of a sudden, instead of costing $700,000 US a year, cost you $400,000, and you can use the other $300,000 now to go put the sprinkler system in half of the damn JPL's league field them for infrastructure or something like that. But they don't think like that.
The thing is, Coach, I'm sorry to interject. Given what we know, again, going back to like the internal happenings within our setup, so from the high echelons of the Jamaica Football Federation, previous coaching setup, and also the players as well. Realistically speaking, could we afford to recruit a young manager? And how young? What does young mean? Because young could mean is he relatively inexperienced? Like, think of I'm not doing this to like wind up Ryan, but say young as in a McCl Arteta that has never managed a team before. Would the Jamaica football fan base be comfortable with that? Probably not. They wouldn't want that. They would want a proven manager. But when you talk about proven manager, there has to be a limitation to that.
Chris, let me say this, Crystal, because I gave Ryan, right? Ryan, I keep forgetting his name. What was the assistant coach to Jurgen Klopp on Liverpool? Right? Oh, is that our other co-host chiming in there? The young superstar, up and coming co-host. But so imagine in Liverpool. I'm just using him as an example. He's the assistant coach, right? And it's going to cost us $500,000 dollars to hire him, right? But he's proven under Jurgen Klopp, and he's coached under him, and he has his own CV and things like that, right? But you when you do have a proper search committee and you talk to people in the coaching fraternity, you know who the bright and upcoming ones who love an opportunity to prove themselves on the world stage. And coaching Jamaica national team is gives you just that. I now can put you onto the
But
world stage, and now you can jump from Jamaica to a big job.
no, but coach, again, sorry to interject, but within the current climate of things, I don't think a young coach, a young and inexperienced coach would be the thing that we need right now. And the reason why I'm talking about that again goes back to the internal happenings that I've alluded to. And also, I'm sure you would have heard about whispers to do with players' behavior. We need somebody who can like come in and really like get a grip with a couple of these players, because there's no way, shape or form that a player should be telling me that they must be selected or they must start or XYZ will happen. That can't run.
That's exactly my point, Crystal. Is Steve McClaren a disciplinarian? Crystal, ask you a question. Is Steve McClaren going to be that disciplinarian that Jamaica needs? Jamaica needs a disciplinarian coach that can drape up the player there and make them play the right way.
I asked Ryan this, not exactly how you asked it, but it was one of my concerns. I don't know if I do, and that's why part of me is cautiously optimistic. It's before I even look at his coaching credentials and what he can and can't do. I'm looking at ourselves, and I'm looking at our culture, and I'm looking at things that we've learned from in the past with previous managers. And if that is the case, where we continue with this lack of discipline and this bullying within our team, where players are either threatening their teammates or being too forceful with the coach or acting like they're the boss when they're not, captain about the armband, that type of thing, then for me, you should not be playing for Jamaica. Because the way that you behave, it's for any player, and I'm going off based off some of the things that I've heard. But if there is any truth to some of the things that's been said pertaining to the players dictating the tempo, it says a lot about how you value and respect your country, because you wouldn't try certain badness or false badness with your respective clubs.
Exactly, Crystal. Exactly.
So for me, that is the thing that I'm more concerned about. I'm concerned at the fact that we lack discipline. As individuals, we lack discipline. And before I can even look at any coach, we have to look at ourselves. We have to look at the players. And if any one of them feel like they're big, bad, bold, and brave, then you should get dismissed. I don't care who you are, because we cannot have that type of mentality in the team. Respect is respect.
Yes. One thing I've known, that you have to be a leader of men in order to coach big time football. And if you cannot be a weak coach and stand up in front of these big time baller, them multi-millionaire baller, and control them. Really? Yeah. You think, Crystal, you can't stand up in there and be wishy-washy like I was a friend? You've been around coaches who are more, they call a player coach, are more friendly with the coach, with the players them.
Yeah.
And then you have disciplinary coach, my way or the highway. I'm in charge of this thing. Play my way or get the hell on. That's, I've experienced it, both of those. And I find out these big ballers, they play every weekend for the English Premier League or the First Division, or what, they play a certain discipline style. Then they come to Jamaica and do whatever the hell they want to do. Jamaica national team, like as a vacation, as opposed to playing the right way. So I know it's not. I know as a coach, because in the coaching, either you're coaching it or you're allowing it to happen. And when I saw the dysfunction that was going on within the team, as far as them not being proper defensive structure, not marking, not tracking runners, all the things that a good, well-coached team does, I said, this coach is not in charge of this team. What are they doing at training? So, that's what so I'm waiting to see if McClaren is this person or not.
I understand what you're saying, but sometimes
I hope he is. I hope he is, because I want Jamaica to be successful. Open, come in and take over, take charge. Because not only did the team need it, JFF need that kind of leader, a strong leader. I wish I had somebody with a nice, long 6-year contract or something, but him can't afford to get rid of. They can't afford to pay him, and him just change everything and put him stamp on Jamaica the culture.
You've kind of in turn answered your own question of the last thing that you said, because it just goes to show that as cliche as it may sound, everything starts from the top.
There you go.
again, so to deal with these problems that we're talking about pertaining to the players, for me, it all starts with the Jamaica Football Federation, because if we're catching wind or hearing whispers of players' behavior, then you can almost bet your last dollar that the Jamaica Football Federation are aware of said behavior. Now, if you're serious about wanting a clean slate and wanting to galvanize the nation, then it all starts with the Jamaica Football Federation and how they get a grip of things, how they monitor the team performance, both on and off the field of play, players' behavior, and so on.
Right. Listen, Crystal, like some of these players in the comment section, right? Like this man say, Kimberly Minzy, right? Say, go tell USA they should not get big name coach. Well, US have money to go get big name coach. Greg Berhalter was making $2 million a season coaching US national team. So they might have $3 million, $4 million to go buy. You know what the English national team Southgate was making, Crystal? £4.9 million a season to coach the English national team. So of course the coaching it opens wide up if you have money. But the Jamaican Federation don't have the money to go do that. That's why we have to be so much smarter, and with our money and our process to get a coach. We just can't go get what left or the first shiny thing. We have to do a deeper dive and find out that this person going to lead us for the next 10 years. But they want somebody for the next 2 years to get to the World Cup, and that's it.
Yeah, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. There's a lot to dissect. I don't think there's a straightforward answer. You're not gonna get that from just a short conversation, because there's so many different issues to iron out with our team. So many different issues. So it's difficult, you know. It's tough. It's not an easy job. Maybe if you're not familiar with Jamaica football, you probably think that it's a walk in the park. Or
No. We know it's a tough thing, but that's why I was going back to when I say young coach, right? I don't mean you have to hire one, but if you do the proper search, right? People come onto your radar, and you like how they talk. If you were interviewing somebody for a coaching position, right, for your child, that's for the coach your child in a few years, right? And you like how they say, oh, yes, I want my... And the coach says, yes, I teach my kids in my academy to play with both feet, left foot and right feet. Can pass short, medium, and long with either foot. Can do this. I teach them different ways to shoot, you know, not a power shot, how to chip, how to bend it, how to... whatever the proper tool for the proper job. And you hear, and you like how the coach talk, you say, yes, because you're interviewing them and you vet them because you want your child to get the best football education possible. It's the same thing here. You know, just understand and listen. And if you hear something you like, and maybe because you interviewed that young coach that you weren't planning on interviewing, you just go for the big name, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Steve McClaren, you miss out on the opportunity, and you may lock up and get that up-and-coming coach that can transform Jamaica, has everything you know, is a strong disciplinary coach that has the ideas how to fix the midfield, how to link everybody up, and you know, because during the interview process he tells you all that stuff like that. But we missed that because we said we want to get big name, and we're gonna get the big name. One of the things that Jamaican came out at the press conference, they didn't advertise the position. You understand? And sometimes I understand there's language barrier if you want a South American coach versus some coach, you know, Europe in a different foreign language and thing like that or whatever. I know there's language barrier thing, but everybody's not gonna know that the position open. And once again, you cast your net wide, the more you're likely to catch that top prize, something like that. And that's all I was saying. Have a proper a proper search system that you don't make the same mistake you did, because nobody, you can't tell me them interview Halgrimson. Halgrim said, "Oh, I'm going to have an attacking style that uses this, and that." There's no way, because the man has been asked that several times and has not provided an answer, and that's who you hired at the last coach. So I say it's the process of picking a coach that may be flawed here. Let's look at the pickers and change the pickers.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an intriguing one, to say the least.
Yeah, Crystal. So let me ask you one question. Ryan Ghana and Benny now.
In Ghana and Benny, have to close off on the live stream.
No, man, them do this all the time. The man has left you on here having conversation. The two guests them. I'm trying to tell you, Ryan Ghana and Ben, man. But no, this is my normal time when I deal with some of them in the comment section. Cause Ryan not here to stop me from dealing with them. I take out Ryan want me beat them, right? But Ryan, why you go for your your grandmother belt, your grandmother church belt, little red one, flimsy one. No man, me want granddaddy big belt with the buckle, the big leather belt, and give them some good lick. Cause them not arguing facts. All I'm gonna do is showing insults.
Who's going to close off on the stream?
Ryan's gonna leave it and it's gonna run, and then man gonna argue in the chat section. This has happened to me before. Ryan gone in bed, but Ryan know that how many people in the chat section still? 233 still watching. Him still I make a lot of money.
I think I might be able to log into his account, his stream. Yes, I might be able to close up on the live stream if he's actually gone to his bed. You would know.
I'm telling you, he's gone to his bed. He did it before. He told you he was tired, right? That was our guy saying was tired, and we kept him up here. So him gone in bed. So anybody in the comment section have any questions for Crystal or Coach DaCosta?
It's almost 6
Mr.
o'clock.
United, you see Mr. United? Krista, watch them Mr. United. DaCosta, how much Ryan pay per hour for overtime? This other one now here, Cam Dyking, what is, I don't know what that is. Coach, you're not taught none with sense. Give me an example. Say some of them, what's that? Kimar. If you need to employ someone experienced, would you hire a person without experience? Nobody's saying that. Somebody's saying during your application process, you start to identify clients for future opportunities. And guess what? And maybe your U20 team opens up and that coaches need a job and you hire that person. Now, because you expand your search, you expand the pool, and you expand your knowledge of coaches and things like that. And that coach might tell you something that gives you an idea how to improve your team and things like that. So somebody don't really understand when a proper search is done, that knowledge is gained, information is gathered, and then a good decision is made on hiring a new coach. Anyway, so Slip Mode, answer the question. What is the question? How much Ryan pay per hour for overtime? And your damn business. Oh, Dada. You for leave people business and mind your own, Mr. United.
I think that's two different people. I think
that's fake. That's fake United.
Yeah, I think they're asking the other United Slip Mode. I think he said something on Ryan's channel. He basically ask Ryan. Ask Ryan if he had a slip of the tongue, basically. So yeah.
Okay, let's this person right now, Ryan. Brando DaCosta. They headhunted and received applicants, a total of 50 or so. What more did you want them to do? You have to do a proper vetting. Can I explain to you what vetting means? Crystal, back in the olden days, right? When they sold horses in America and other livestock, before the sale was complete, right? They had to go to the veterinarian to make sure the animal was healthy. So they call it a vet. They go to see the veterinarian. So when the term is mean to fully dive deep and analyze the thing before you make a decision, and which is now the person. So this coach now, when I gave my example, I said, look at Herman Hagumson. There's no way they can hire a defensive coach for a team that had generational attacking talent in Damari Gray, Leon Bailey, Whisper, McCl Antonio, and things like that. We have talent up front, right? And to have a coach that put them in position to be scored rather than somebody that play 4-4-2, low block defense and things like that. And you understand? So there's no way they vetted that coach properly to make that decision that that's the best team for Jamaica. Because normally you say, what are Jamaica's problem and what's the best hire we can do? What are the questions we need to ask of the prospective coach? So that was flawed. So when they hired McClaren, I asked the same question. Did they do their proper vetting? They might have 40, 50 player, but coaches candidate, but did they deep dive and really ask the questions necessary to pick the right coach? And I said, I'm going to take a wait and see attitude. I support the coach because they already hired him. So I'll be down there on the island on September 6th, and I'll go to the match. And I want to see the thing, and hopefully he does a great job, take control of this team, and we'll win, and we'll go on to the World Cup qualifying. I'm pulling for him. But if I see any buck-ups, I'm going to speak up. and the rest of them man them beat me for that attitude. What's wrong with waiting and see? You hire Chef Christophe to come cook you a gourmet meal, right? And there's a new chef, and you know, and you said, wait, let me taste the food first before me can't just start sing the praises of the new chef. But for tasting food, you have to give us a proper little cooking, a demonstration, a tasting, right? So instead of having a cook give us a tasting, I give it a little tasting menu. This is some of my best dishes, and then you say, oh man, yeah. Now we're gonna hire you as a cook for the rest of the restaurant now because we taste. You go on there just word of mouth, on a resume with anybody, and then the resume say he'd been fired from 9 of the 13 restaurants that he's worked for, he's chef for, and in 7 years he went 6 months or 1 year or the maximum 2 years, 7 years in a row. You go from club to club. Look who's back from under the bed. Ryan. We thought he left us, man. We thought he gone. We kept it going. We're beaching. We're beaching.
So me know my friend when me turn my back in.
Ryan, I'm gonna apologize because I'm the reason why your show has gone on for almost an extra hour, over an hour.
I want to apologize to you, sis, if I said something that I shouldn't say that offending you.
No, you didn't offend me. You know what you did. You didn't offend me, but I know you very well, Mr. Jackson. That's why I could have waited for you to end the live stream. I know you very well, so you keep your little apology. You think my band big? Keep your apology. I'm
sorry.
not offended.
I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay.
You're not sorry, but I understand you. Okay, Mr. Jackson. I'm sorry that your show has gone over for an extra hour. Oh, Coach Castro was wondering why they call United slip mode. Something to do with JFF tickets that he said on your show. I didn't want to tell the story because I don't want to.
He slipped.
They call him slip mode.
Yeah. Who call him slip mode?
The people in the comment section call him slip mode from the time he sleep. It's the same help on himself.
He said it's sorry. He said it's sorry for what he has done a while ago to you, Krista.
Okay, that's fine. All is well.
But
let me just say this, Ryan. Before you continue. Mm-hmm. You already know, Culture Costa probably don't know, and the guys in the comment section don't know. I'm not the type to talk about who I've worked for in football for like personal reasons, but I studied sports journalism at uni, graduated in 2017, went and worked directly in the football industry. A lot of the times I go to games, I'm in the press room and I'm either the only Black journalist or the only woman or the only Black woman in the press rooms. So from your Emirates Stadium, Wembley Stadium, Stamford Bridge, the whole lot. And I've experienced my fair share of, you want to call it discrimination, being treated differently for a number of characteristic protected reasons. I don't expect that from my own peers. I expect that from people of a certain demographics, but I don't expect that from my own people, like my own Jamaican people. Saying that to say, as a woman, as a young woman working in football, I can't talk the way that you talk, Ryan, because a lot of people have this narrow-headed belief that women don't know football. So I take my football very serious. I've always been like that. I don't run certain jokes. I don't want people running certain jokes to me because I told my own dad, if you don't talk to me the way that I expect you to talk to me and you cannot have a relationship, because if I allow you to disrespect me, I will allow my husband to disrespect me also. And that can't run. So when I snap back on people in your comment section, it's not because I'm trying to be rash or mash up your show, but I have to put my foot down as a woman so they know that the next woman that comes on the show, you show them the respect. Because I don't want people to feel scared to call into your show like how I felt scared to be like, I'm not going to call in because XYZ might get said. No, like, show respect. I don't provoke people, and I don't want nobody provoking me. Yeah, don't do that. That's the quickest way to get me upset, is to unfairly provoke me. I don't like that. You know?
Yeah, big episode, Chris. You're too strong for them. So they're fear strength. One thing I noticed, a lot of them fear strength. If you're like a weak person, them not bother you. But if you show any kind of strength, them want them come try for challenge you and take you on, so they can take you down. But if you stand up to them run away. Enough of them run away from me.
No, yeah, it's different when you're a woman as well. It's really when you're a woman. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I want it to be a case where when other women call in, they're comfortable to talk their football, and they don't have this thing of, oh, is this person going to say XYZ? Because I didn't provoke nobody in the comment section. I wouldn't dare go on anyone's YouTube channel and provoke their comment section, because it's just not necessary. I wouldn't do that. But I know what I've been through in my career. I know the discrimination I've faced. So yeah, I'm a fighter. I'm a natural born warrior.
Fight them, man. Fight them, Crystal.
I fight. So I'm a fighter. If I'm trying to gain access to an opportunity, and you lock that and you slam that door in my face, if I really want that opportunity, I'm kicking that door down. I promise you that. That's the type of person I am.
All right. I want to get back to the football, because this one person named Brando asked a question. DaCosta, the U.S. announced Pochettino as their new coach yesterday. Their turnaround time was similar to Jamaica's. Do you have an issue with their process as well? No. First of all, the U.S. had a choice of any top coach that's available in the world. And a reason I noticed, because remember, it was just last year, this time they were without a coach. Greg Berhalter was not the coach, and they had another coaching search, and they brought Greg Berhalter back at the last minute, because Greg Berhalter had some fans in the United States Soccer Federation that thought, that the little problem he had with the players and the ballers was an incident and was over and things like that. So of course, when you don't have the resources, that's you can't go and get a Pochettino like the U.S. did. The U.S. is gonna pay him at least $3-4 million US a year. Jamaica can't do that, so we can't attract players. That's why it's easier. I remember now, Crystal, I like to tell them one thing, right? We should, as Jamaican, we should learn to start from experience and not from scratch. Once again, if a proper search was done, say for instance, Pochettino was in U.S. radar last year when they was doing the other coaching search, right? And I don't know where he is working this time last summer, right? But they're on your radar now. So when they come back around, the process is not as long, because you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience. So that's why I'm trying to tell Jamaica to have a proper search process to vet these coaches and find a coach, and have an understanding, have a bunch of coaches on your radar. So if something like Halgers would happen when a coach leaves halfway through the contract, you can easily find, it's not as hard to find a replacement, because you're starting from experience, not from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
So Ryan, what you got to say?
So Crystal piggyback on something important where, sometimes as a co-host, I know the show dominated by a lot of men's, but we have a lot of females. We have a lot of female supporter. Me and them chat many times on WhatsApp. And one of the things that a lot of females said, that sometimes them don't like comment. And most of the time when they comment, the man them, some man abuse them. Like woman not to have a saying, or a woman not to give thought on football, or them cuss out woman. Right? The man them need to do better than that, Richie. The man them need to do better than that. See, me have a lot of women. I can show you the stats. Right? We have 15% of women that watch the show. 15% women watch the show. But they don't comment. Right? It's because some of the man them strong, and the woman them when them give them opinion. You understand? Yeah. The other day, Danny Jed wife comment, and them time they should have a wrench. The man them, every time she comments something, the man them block her. Yes, our time out, because she go against enough of what the man them has said. You see it? So sometime, Bridget, the man them brother, ease up, man. Sometime, brother, ease up, Bridget, ease up. You understand? And be respectfully. And may I ask the people them again who have the range must act responsibility of what I say because for comment I like most of the time. You understand? Me can't say everything. So me expect the money more of the range. That's the reason why I'm giving you the range. You understand? Not to bombard the comment section of narrative and all of them things. There are black people and all of them things. So, yeah, Crystal, again. Well, Code Dacaster, you're invited on Talawa TV. I have some work over there to do. So, I need to see you over there. So,
thank you for the invitation. Thank you for the invitation. If I'm available, I will definitely come on board. Crystal,
no, if you're available, if you make yourself available, Richard.
But Brian, I don't know what time and thing like that. You can't just throw a thing out like that.
No, Brian, but you know, continuing to adding to what you said, you do have a good show. You do have a good show, but yeah, sometimes it's just it doesn't feel welcoming. But that's not to do with you. That's not to do with Coach DaCosta or any of your guests. And it's not like what United said. That's not a reflection of your comment section. It's not a reflection of you. I don't want you to feel like it's all of your or the majority of your comment section that's like that, because I don't believe that it is. But he just needs to know that you can't say certain things to people unprovoked. It's not called for. And you do need more women to call into the show. Like you need to have more women. It's a different vibe. It's a different tone. So you do need more women to call in. But it's gonna be off-putting if when we call in and we're politely minding business and people are disrespecting us.
Yeah, insulting you and things like that.
You're doing an excellent job.
Crystal, it's been a pleasure talking with you. It's refreshing. The energy is different, and I can feel it. Understanding the knowledge and the reasoning is there. So I would love to have definitely on your program. Oh, you see the man interrupt me? Yeah, compliment. May I give you a compliment and the man interrupt me?
I'm sorry about that.
Go ahead, Ryan, man. Close out your show.
Well, I'm not close it out yet because somebody, may I give United a chance because they've been calling for a good while.
It's better be an apology.
Crystal. Big up yourself, Mr.
Oh wait, I need to hang up, don't I? I just realized I'm on a phone call with you. I need to hang up.
All right, go on, listen to the show. All right.
Yeah, I will. All right. Coach, it's been a pleasure sharing a live stream with you. It was completely unplanned. Yes. And yeah, so like I enjoyed speaking with you, and you know, Ryan, thanks for having me, and big up the guys in the comment section as well. Thank you for being patient and listening to me share my thoughts. And yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful Friday and a good weekend when it comes.
All right. Same thing, Crystal. Pleasure.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. Coach, me take note, brother, because me have a lot of, me have Danny Jet Queen, me have Georgia Girl, me have Just a Girl.
Yo, boss.
Me have so many girls, so many of them. Yes, Mr. United, welcome, bro.
So Ryan, so Crystal, I certainly apologize, right? But just to let you know, right, my comment that I made was one of the what should I say? One of the least one. Call I said to you that. Anyway, let me move on. I'm sorry, Crystal. Right, but Ryan, me have to tell you this, because me know me and you come from poor people. We are poor people picnic and we know tenement here run. If you the one name Big Deal then, nobody can tell me say him not chop up him sister and feed him brother for food and water. Brother, every night. People when I know what is Big Deal, me never true Ryan no cook tonight. As the man come on, everything me do him it bad him, brother. Come on for Ryan team with your tenement yard living, brother. Cause me here say a 5-year youth to pick up your sister because you poor.
Well, I go down this man. Loader.
No. And him a call me Derek Morgan and him a call me all day.
Go down in the comment section, yo.
Yeah, what are the
Where am big league, like? Yeah, big league, no big friend.
No, him not my friend, Ryan. Make me land Ryan. So him and them man, Ryan, and we pipe in the Ryan. Make me land now, please. You know them tenement yard we pipe in the middle of the yard, and them pipe who catch water first. So are them bad living then come on the stream with a night time. Big deal, then brother, go fix up your yard and stop war with your brother and your sister them over dead and left land and soap and dumpling and chicken back at night time.
United.
With him no, right?
United.
Crystal, I'm sorry.
Hold on, man. May I beg you. This is where may I beg you. Please. Right? Yeah. When you now get you, don't go into the comment section and go laugh.
No, I told me the one tell Crystal say I'm sorry, Ryan. I know I'm wrong. I mean, I have no woman strength. Any woman can beat me, but no boy can box me. No boy. So big and put this in your pipe and smoke it.
Where you go? United, may I beg you, please, laughing, may I beg you. Stop.
No, hold on, Ryan.
Come here, every time you do me that, brother, you do me it all the time, brother.
I'm not do it again, man. But let me tell Big Deal, brother, stop war with your sister them over water, brother. But me put my bucket at the pipe first when water gone. And you come on the stream like with your tenement yard mentality every night, brother. Stop it. Tonight, you know, the girl trouble the girl right and I tell her I'm sorry. Make the spirit of God striving with tonight, man. Every night you're there with your bad living, brother. Make the spirit of God striving us tonight.
You know, say all know that I'm not even pay a big league gang, man. You know, say all of them think you're the man.
Ryan, no, big stream thing big like, all right, Ryan, me no want to write him off big speak like, me no want to talk certain things, you know, so no bother with it. If you don't really want me to go to the top.
No, man.
You know, me have the
United, stop it, man. Nobody need to go this. Well, I'm here.
All right, alone. You know, Ryan, he tried with you too. So me I go low, me them go there.
Well, on, brother. Yo, listen to me, bro. See, in United, brother, oh, you love give so much banter, brother, and sometimes you squeal too much, brother.
Ryan, me not squeal, Ryan. Me have to write up. Me have to know where I go with big deal. He jump in that thing. Every night you come with in tenement yard living.
United, big up yourself, brother. All me I say, you're in the mustering, brother. You feel like
no,
you
Ryan,
make man them jaw you too much,
Ryan, me can't take mustering. Not mustering of fears me. What me get think me not answer Crystal. I told me I respect her and what she said she right. Right? But me don't know where big deal and get money from to buy what me and Crystal argument. Time broke like dog.
Alright.
So all of us
big up yourself, brother.
Yo, big deal and brother. Go.
Look later, United, brother.
Big deal and go put your pants first.
Look later, United, brother. I'm not hang up on you, brother. Look later, brother.
Alright, my boss.
Yeah. Yo, just till it start. John know people.
Lord have mercy. Ryan?
Yo.
What is it?
Yo.
What's after 1 o'clock, man? I'm out of here, man.
These man, I'm telling you, man, these fans, yo, people, nothing but love and respect, brother. I appreciate all of you guys doing at the comment section.
Yeah, a good one tonight, boy.
Yo, brother, Crystal, hold on. By the way, again, people, that customer I invite you over Crystal show, bro. All right?
What time is the show, Ryan? You can't just...
Me soon tell you, man, because me I do one show over there.
All right. But that's what I'm talking about. Let me know. So I would know what time I make it. Because remember, I'm not just sitting at home and I have things to do.
All right. Big up yourself.
Yeah, chew the gum on the people and out around.
Because a while ago I was feeling a little bit bad, but you know, my sister called and it just give me a different energy, you know?
Yeah, all right. But stop chewing the gum while you're doing your show.
Sorry. My apology.
Anyway.
So the family good.
Everybody good, man. I don't hear from Danny J tonight. Why Danny J never calling?
Danny J. Sometimes Danny J nothing to say him now call him. Just listen and observe, you know? Yeah. Danny J, big up yourself, brother. And
yeah, man.
Hey, listen. Big up to Danny Jet, big up to Big League, big up to Isalin, big up to Mr. United, Big up to Georgia girl and the whole team over there in Atlanta. Island boy, big up yourself. Enough love and respect. Tycoon, brother, Tycoon there from early, you know, brother, and the man still there, you know. Tycoon, brother. Boy, may I tell you, bro, I don't know all the people them do it. I think Danny Jed over here early too. Big up yourself, Danny Jed. Paul, big up yourself, brother. Enough love and respect. Russell, big up yourself. You see me, I say, Minzy, big up yourself. Enough love and respect. Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate all of the people down in the comment section. Who don't get big up on yourself, brother. You see me, I say, big up to all the channel member them. People, remember, and then we are out tomorrow, Friday. Let's see, people. Tomorrow we have legs day. So you know, so that's gonna be cruel tomorrow for the legs. So yeah. Big up on yourself, people. One love, people. Dakasta, look later, brother.
Yeah, man. Take care. Everybody chat section. Have a good evening. Good night.
Yeah, one love.
That one here is a Moscow. Ali Cup 2024 Invitational Football Tournament. That one is loud, you know. August 15 to the 17th, right over Excelsior. That one here is a big day, you know. 20 football team, 10 Dacosta team, and 10 Manning Cup team. So you know it's a murder. August 15, all Dacosta Cup team a play. You see the 16, Manning Cup team a play. But you see the 17, big quarter-final, semi-final, and final. So everybody knows that the Ali Cup is not a Folly Cup. So make sure you come out. People, remember the raffle. So get your raffle ticket now, cause upon the final day, the drawing go on. Delhi Rang says so.
Island best juice. What are you waiting on? Check them out on Instagram and Facebook. Island best juice. It's your boy, Ryan LFC, representing for Island best juice. If you are in the United States and you not try Island best juice, what you waiting on? Look at these beautiful flavor. Why not? If you are in Tampa, if you are in Florida, if you not drink Island best juice, you not drink the juice. It's your boy Ryan LFC, representing for Island best juice, the best juice in Florida. What you waiting on? Anyway, across the United States, Island best juice can find you. If they find me and me all the way in Canada, why not? Check them out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere they are.
As the saying goes, ugly loss is better than a pretty win, you know. And we did.
We need to start to lock up some of them coaches. Lock them up because of bad coaching in Jamaica. We need to bring in a law for that. We need to start lock up some of them coaches about them a coach. I'm a roach. Them only have whistle. Them not teaching you them nothing. Nothing. And a ball about money. What wrong with you know? Eh? We need to start lock up some of you know. About their coach. You know, roach.